tolbe dahata betilin nalale mbali je kan mbali muy kan wodongo tolbe dahata le Mengbe Kering alingantilin yulula nyuna damunela kambe dahan Mengbe Kering yo gafanyine nyama mbaliko ninyine belori galiban na doya nyalbe dahata betilin nalale mbali je kan mbali muy kan wodongo ndolbe dahata le Mengbe Kering alingantilin yulula nyuna damunela kambe dahandi yo mbalikoma jaliban na doya nyawanya.
Do you want to get more value for your dollars? And if the fees you pay for your transfer also matter to you?
Then ABS Money Transfer is your approved way to send money, nduga, cash power or mobile credit to family and loved ones in the Gambia.
Sending money with APS is like sending SMS. Our service is fast, reliable, safe and convenient. We have all our services under one roof at APS. We give you competitive rate, low fee and more payout locations nationwide than competition. We provide instant cash pickup, home cash delivery, or better still, deposit money direct into your personal bank account in the Gambia and be in charge of who sees what sits in your personal bank account.
Our APS cash service provides you with great peace of mind whilst you are on holidays in the Gambia. Should you run out of cash, you can use our POS for unlimited cash withdrawal with your European bank card. Just call us on 399-5264 for this service.
Our unique and innovative Nduga service provides and delivers high-quality essential goods locally sold in the Gambia. You can buy food items such as cooking oil, rice, sugar, and other essential goods.
You can also buy building materials to build your big and magnificent houses on time with our nationwide Nduga coverage service. No more going to the market. With APS Nduga, we let you concentrate on other important tasks while we take care of your Nduga shopping.
You can send money from anywhere in the world to the Gambia with APS using your bank card, and our services are available 24/7 online. Our Senegal and other African customers can use our Worry service.
Download our APS Money app today from Google Play Store or App Store.
Call us today on our UK office number +44 121 64 33003 or on WhatsApp +44 790 402 8180 or on our Gambia office number 399 5264 or on WhatsApp on 399-5264.
Better still, visit us online at www.apsinternational.com.
APS is a service approved by you.
Home Digital FM 99.9 in Brikama town. For all the businessmen and women, move out of the darkness, follow the light. Come sell your business with us today. Home Digital FM, let your customers know what you're offering. Be on top of your competitors. Home Digital FM, we will help you stand out. Come advertise with us today for all your businesses. We offer live program coverage both on Facebook Live and on the radio. Text us to sell your products and services. The media is in control. Tell your customers when, where, and how to meet you through Home Digital FM. Don't worry. Do your business. We will sell you out. Call us today on 734-3125 or 200-5770, 620-1413, 766-8394. Home Digital FM. Follow the light.
Ngo fengol le balbolo Angleterre bang fengol miniyalon ko alafta ke kina Gambia jang kabirin fendengol lombang fo fembalo ntel A&M freight service nyinne mun na do koti kalma koy kanyim fengol kiyale Gambia ke bonda Angleterre banko kan kabirin fendengol lombang fo fembalo lo andu manna da wala nga mabo dulal fanan sutale Angleterre banko karo bela e ka fomi storage dami yalon ko ise maboro kaje wati kuntunding wala ni lafta wati jambala njolle kanyimbe kale A&M Freight Services min yalon ko mbale Angleterre bankoka andu min nata ko sonea ndolla jorinya sonea tabakele isen jono nin debit card lala wala credit cards bari manna da wala ka PayPal fanantale anin cryptocurrencies na lafta kujama mo la nyin ko beto alin kumandi
+44 77 26 441 770
wala sai A&M Freight Services mbale Angleterre banko kanne nin fembale bale budon sakinale nin kulungol la tariya nyama ba nin fendingol le bale budal be korontoren kamino kinan Gambia nga wol bulandale pleno kono ngi sambala nan fo Gambia ibitala dami A&M Freight Services natale kalu dahandi Lamalalo bimbale home digital FM / Mengbe Kering TV bining Tapha le bijam jama baya tolon taflala bi lafta kachandi yadunne wala tema bari mo jama ka to moyle mo jama fana maji bari jama fana yajale. Greetings listeners and viewers, this is home digital FM / Mengbe Kering TV. And this morning we have a special conversation with the man Tapha. Mustafa Njie, commonly known as Tapha. Tapha Njie is the CEO and the founder of Tapha Africa Global. Good morning to you, Mr. Njie.
Good morning, Pamodu.
Welcome to Brikama, Mr. Njie.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
This is the first time you come to Home Digital FM. And on your way to Brikama, what has been your first impression?
Well, let me first thank you for hosting me. Your program, your platform. I am a keen follower of your programs and all the controversies you put yourself into. Even when you got arrested.
Yes,
But I guess that's the life of a journalist in Africa. But not only in Africa, around the world. Journalists are very unpopular, or they can be very unpopular. So it's a risky business. But I thank you very much. My impression about coming into Brikama is an exploded city. It's a town that is exploding. You know, I don't know what the numbers are. Brikama in terms of population.
Brikama will be nearly 800,000.
Yeah. So that's a lot. So I can
surroundings.
Yeah, I went through the market. You know, obviously there's traffic congestion. You know, my impression is that yes, it's very well congested, and there's a need to plan the city. You know. Urban planning needs to be done.
Yes.
You know, Brikama is very central. Think about it seriously.
Yeah.
Banjul is at an end. Banjul, you cannot expand beyond just the island.
Yes.
Banjul is only 245 hectares. And that is why we're saying Tapha City will be twice the size of Banjul.
Yes.
You know, but Brikama has a sparse land, very huge land that can be expanded. So my future, you know me, I'm very futuristic.
Yes,
I only want to think about, what can we do? Yes, there are problems. Everybody's living in Brikama. So the authorities need to move very fast. So all the surrounding towns around Brikama needs to be planned now. So it will expand. So what is happening in main town Brikama will not happen in its surroundings.
Okay. Mr. Njie, if you look at Brikama, like you said, urban planning is something else. We only have one big road. This is, why the heavy traffic. What could you do to help the local authorities in Brikama in terms of advice when it comes to, urban planning?
Look, Pamodu, most of the time people come to people like us and say, okay, you should do this, you should do that. As individuals, we cannot do anything.
Yes.
These are policy issues.
Yes.
That's why you elect politicians who sit in the office, in the public office, from the executive, the National Assembly, councillors, the mayors, and so on, and they have a responsibility.
Yes.
They have a responsibility. They should take up their responsibility and appoint competent people to address this. You know, it happens all over the world, and most of the time in Africa. Imagine Rwanda. Rwanda today, everybody's saying how clean it is and everything. Rwanda in 1994, I mean, Kigali was like a village. But you know, that's what you do. You plan well. So as individuals, I mean, no matter how good you think I am, I am very limited because I am a CEO of a private company. I might have ideas. If I get appointed into, let's say, a public board or so, or a forum that puts people together, I can make my contribution. But really, the responsibility of fixing issues like this, there are people who have been elected or appointed in those offices, and they should take up their responsibility.
But people like Tapha and Njie, with your expertise, I'm not saying, to, do something directly, but then advice to the local authorities, because most of our elected authorities, most of them, seems not to have a clue on urban planning, especially in Brikama here, because it's been 5 years to 6 years now, no planning at all. But then maybe using this medium, give them advice what to do.
No, but listen, look, for me, I am a real estate developer. I am a constructor. But there are experts in this country. For example, if you follow my Tough hub, one time we had Padu Rumbai, who's an urban planner, very experienced. So somebody like him can be put in a board or as an advisor on urban planning. Somebody like Lamin Koma. Lamin Koma, he lives in Brikama.
He's a resident of Brikama.
Yeah, Lamin Koma is a trained surveyor. This is his area. People like this, you have to use them. We are not short of competent people in every area. Me, I am not an urban planner. Me, I am a real estate developer. When it comes to housing and real estate, that's where my expertise is. But there are experts, there are Gambians who have this competence. So the advice is just look, let's look out for those experts to put them in right places so that they can implement some of these issues.
And Mr. Njie, you coming from Banjul. Today, you are in Brikama.
Yes.
Banjul is purely Wolof settlement. And when you come to Brikama, it's a Mandinka settlement. And one of the burden issues we are facing in this country is the issue of tribalism. What's your say on tribalism?
For me, what I keep telling you about tribalism, that Gambia is too small for tribalism. It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist?
No. If you go to a very tribalist society, there's no way you will have a Wolof married to a Mandinka. Or you will have a Jola married to a Syria. They are distinct. So tribalism doesn't exist here. You know what exists?
What exists?
Personal interest.
Personal interest?
Yes. Anybody you see that they are trying to, we are all the same, we are the same Mandinkas from this, because they have their interest. He's not saying it in the interest of the tribe. If I come and tell you, we are all Wolof from Banjul, it's because I have an interest, a hidden agenda, and an interest in something. So because you are from Banjul, I try to bring you in. Let me tell you the reason why it's so difficult to have tribalism here. What are you?
I'm a Mandinka.
Me, what am I?
You are Wolof.
You are my brother?
Yes.
Do you know how you are my brother?
How?
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you a big surprise.
Give me a surprise.
Dembo Karanyima.
Yes.
What is he to you?
He's my father.
Dembo Karanyima is my father.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Tell me how.
You know Sekou Bojang?
Yes, Sekou.
You know Sekou?
Sekou is my brother. It's my brother.
It's your brother?
Yes.
You know Kausu?
Kausu is my brother.
Bakari?
Bakari is my brother.
Who's their mom?
Their mom.
Yeah.
Their mom is my mom, but
Mambas Samba. Mambas Samba is my mom.
Oh, yeah?
Mambas and Bajan are from the same mother.
Wow.
So how can we be tribalists? So you are my brother.
Yes.
You are saying that Dembo Karanyima, Dembo Karanyima, is your father.
Yes.
But Dembo Karanyima was married to my mom.
Yeah.
Mamba Samba, who was living here.
Here.
Mamba Samba and Bajan Fai, who is my mom from the womb, and from the same mother. And Dr. Ibrahim Samba. So this is how Gambia is like. So now, somebody like Sekou Bojang, Kausu, and Bakari.
Yes.
You will call them, they are your blood brother. They are my blood brother too.
They are your blood brothers too, yeah.
So from their mom's side, they are my blood brother. From your dad's side, they are your brother. So how can we be different?
Recently, we've seen polarization of tribal comments, tribal rhetoric, especially from the politicians, that this is this and that, when this also win, they will expect this also tribe and so forth.
interest.
They
have their political interests.
So that is no tribalism.
Hey, let me tell you, Pamodu.
Yes.
When they win, they will not distinguish between the Mandinka and the Fula.
And the Fulas.
Or the Jola.
Okay.
When they win, their interest at the time, whoever can serve it, they will deal with you. They will not deal with you because you come from the same tribe.
Yeah.
When they won the votes, yes, they know that, look, this is where the numbers are.
They don't.
So they will now come and sell that ideology of, yeah, we are the same tribe, let's do this, let's do that. But when they win in reality, they will never deal with you because you come from the same tribe. We have the same thing. I always hear in Banjul, or the Banjul Mafia, the Banjul Mafia.
Yes, yes.
But me, some of the experience.
Don't go Banjul.
Don't mind them. Some of the biggest problems I have.
But
in the history of Banjul,
yes.
Some of those Banjulians who had some terrible experience in this country, they are done by Banjulians themselves.
Yeah.
You will at times have better relationship with another tribe than your own tribe. Me, I don't believe in tribalism. Okay. Me, I am a developer and I believe in competence. And I believe in one Gambia. Let me tell you, my company, you know who's my chairman? You know the chairman is the boss of the MD.
Yes.
And I own the company. You know Dr. Karamo Sonko?
I heard of him.
He's my chairman.
Oh.
So he's my boss. I own the company.
Okay.
But he has been my friend. We were all raised together in New Perseverance when he was living at Jeranafe's place. So we are all friends. But he's so competent. He's so intelligent and living in UAE. So when I was looking for a good chairman of good standing, I asked him to serve.
You don't go for a one-off.
I don't care. Look, competence is the key. You think that if I go to find money from the international community or international, I'll tell them, no, I have a chairman who's wall-off, but he's incompetent. I will not get the money.
You'll not get the money, that's right.
So what you want is, and this is the way forward, look, we need to look at competence, those who can deliver.
Yes.
Because we are too small. Look, the Gambia is a very small country when compared to other countries. And we should learn from what we have seen in the world. Rwanda again is a good example.
Yes.
When they had genocide,
what
happened? Within a very short time, they killed people.
Yes.
But now, what has Paul Kagame and his crew done? If you go there now, they don't talk about whether you are Tutsi or Hutu.
Yes.
What they see is one Rwanda.
One Rwanda.
And after doing that, what happened? Rwanda is at the top of the list in Africa today. Small country, landlocked, but look at where they are. So those are petty things. If anybody trying to call you on tribe, is because they have an interest that they are hiding.
They are hiding.
Me again, giving you examples.
Okay.
The biggest job that I have ever given out on contract, I was given to somebody who's Mandinka. I didn't give it to him because he's Mandinka. I gave it to him because of his competence. If you look at, you were talking about Brikama, my relationship here with Brikama.
Brikama, yes.
You know Sekou Sani?
Sekou, yes.
PS,
yes.
He has a son that is almost 25 years named after me.
Oh.
Yes. 25 years ago.
25 years ago. That's
he named a son after me. You know Sir Bunani Haidara?
Yes, Bunani, yes.
Bunani has a son.
Yes.
Named after me. He's also 20-something years.
Bunani is my sheikh.
Bunani is my brother.
You see.
Very close. He's my brother.
Yes.
So, this issue of tribalism, let's forget it.
Okay.
And I will tell you how our elders in Banjul used to do.
Okay.
And also all around the country. Because when Banjul was there, and you have people coming from up country for education, they wouldn't have relatives there.
Yeah.
And there were only few high schools. Apart from Amitage, you had Gambia High School, and you had Senegal
High School.
So if you don't have a relative, you have somebody that somewhere you have a relationship with, that you leave your son there. Sanekunda here.
Yes.
I remember Sanekunda. There was I forgot the old man's name because I was a bit young at the time.
Yeah.
When this man died, he was very close to my dad. And I don't know what the relationship was. I cannot tell you really. But I remember from time to time, my dad passed away in 1979.
Oh, may he so rest.
Yes. But before then, anytime he came to the house, he will come on a Sunday, he will spend the day with us, and bring a chicken, bring some milk, and then when he goes home, but dad will give him something, some sriracha. When he died, my dad died before him. When he died, I remember they called my dad's brother. Say, look, so person died. But the corpse is here. We are not touching it until you come. So I remember I was maybe in my 20s.
Okay.
I came with my uncle, who was like my dad, and we came here. We prepared everything. The Kasanko,
yes.
we paid for it. We did everything. And that is what used to exist.
Existed before, yes.
So this issue of tribal, some people saying, oh no, we should do this.
I remember my granddad, Sanjali, fitted well in Banjo.
Of course.
Yes.
He
and
he's
a Mandinka leader.
Yes. So really, I think let's be futuristic now.
Yes, okay.
If this country wants to move ahead, we should really work very hard and forget things.
And what can we learn from, because you've been in Rwanda, you have your business in Rwanda as well. Rwanda has been the symbol of tribalism between the Tutsi and the Hutus. What can, as Gambia, what can we learn from Rwanda?
Well, good leadership.
Good leadership.
You know, it's the leaders. People always follow their leaders.
They are leaders.
So the leaders should now tell their followers that, look, if you want to do this, we will not move anywhere. I mean, there's difficulty in the world. We are one country. Take a good example when we won the football, where we reached
the quarterfinals, yes.
Quarterfinals.
Yes.
Did we identify ourselves with different tribes?
No. We all came united as one nation.
Yes.
Scorpions.
Well, here I remember in 2006, remember when we did the AU?
The
country for me has never been united for that purpose. And it was a success story. So if we want to face the challenges that is very challenging in the world,
yes,
we have to see ourselves as one small Gambia. We are very small. We are less than 2.5 million people.
Exactly.
So really, my advice is that all these young ones who are coming up, please forget about the issue of tribe. It will not take us anywhere. And don't allow anybody to use you because they say, oh, we come from the same tribe. If they tell you that, they are telling you because it's their own interest. When they have what they are looking for, you will not see them.
You will not see them.
So leaders like us, you who is in the media, me who's in real estate and an influencer in social media, we should all be there now telling everybody. When they tell you something about tribalism, you say, no. Let's not accept it.
Yes.
Let us try and elevate the Gambia. And if Gambia wins, everybody will win. If we fail, everybody will fail. Yes.
Thank you very much. We move to the next question, which is the statement by the new vice president. He has made, a lot of, he touched a lot of areas, but then particularly the foreign real estate. The vice president said the foreign real estate should not be given room because they, according to him, they are exploiters. So, what is your opinion about his speech?
Yes, actually, it's a very controversial. Well, it has not controversial as such, but it has generated a lot of debate.
A lot of debate as well.
And what I've heard from people at different quarters and also different age group and everything and interest groups is that the main point of argument is that he shouldn't have said he shouldn't have said this using the media, meaning public consumption. It was a retreat.
Yes.
It should have been amongst cabinet colleagues.
Yes.
And it shouldn't have been there for the public. That's one.
Yes.
Number two, people are also saying that, look, he was there all along.
All along. For the past 5 years, he was there.
Yes, he was there.
He was among the team.
Yes. But look, this is my opinion. Everybody has an opinion.
Yes.
And this is the nice thing about democracy.
Yes, that's right.
So, this is my opinion. I see more of positive things happening with it than negative.
Within that negative?
Within what he said.
Yes.
In his speech, I see more of positivity.
Okay.
Because, look, Pamod, if you said it in your radio, when they will call you, he's anti-NPP.
Yes.
If I said what the vice president said, I say,
some even blaming the vice president of being a UDP
You see, so we should stop that. The guy, what he said, what you should say, let's look at the facts. What he said, was it true or not?
Yes.
Most of what he said was true.
Was true, yes.
He might be different. Look, in life, you cannot get everything 100%. We are all human beings. The vice president is a human being.
He's a human being, yeah.
But when you see that exam, when you get a distinction, when you hear that somebody has been distinction, it doesn't mean he has 100% there.
No.
90% or 85, even though say it's a distinction.
You don't get 100%.
You don't get 100%.
That's right.
So the vice president cannot get 100%.
100%, yeah.
But for me, most of what he said is true. It's a fact. Take for for example, when he spoke about the police,
yes,
and what they do,
yes,
this is a fact.
This is a fact. Everybody
Yes, everywhere in the country.
Silobula.
Yes, this is true. But now you can go further. That's where the argument will come.
Yes.
As a cabinet, as a government, what are you doing to stop this?
Yes.
And then people can argue they are doing it because they don't have good wages. They're doing it because there's corruption. That's another step. But at least, as the vice president,
yes,
he is accepting it as the number 2 citizen. If he says it,
yes,
it means that he is representing the government because the president wasn't there.
Yes.
So for me, it's a breath of fresh air.
Fresh air.
That look, let us all be tolerant. And let us not always just jump to conclusions, and we jump because of reasons. Some people feel, oh no, he has, hit his own cabinet colleagues. That's another
and
issue.
then some of them were not even happy.
Look, that will happen.
That will always happen.
That will happen. But the point I'm saying,
yes,
really driving at, is that, for me, let us again being very positive.
Positive, yes.
At least he has stated what is in everybody's mind and what we live by the day.
Yes.
The issue about the real estate that you say, that is for debate. But you have to be very careful.
Okay.
When you start touching anything foreign, then it's beyond just saying foreigners should not possibly be banned. He said that. I mean, I wouldn't have said so.
Yeah.
It's an opinion.
Yes.
I shouldn't ban them. But remember, take for example Gambia. About what, 700 million or so dollars comes in remittances.
Remittances, from the diaspora.
Yeah. From the foreigners, from foreign land.
From foreign land, yeah.
So those people also, if they disturb Gambia and say, no, you shouldn't
are
have
foreigners, you shouldn't have this.
They will not remit these things here.
Yes.
So you need to be very careful. And then the Gambia is a signatory to a lot of treaties. So some of these foreigners, they have a right to be here. Like when I went to Nigeria, one time somebody, some officer from immigration came after me. I said, look, I have a right to do work here because I am an ECOWAS citizen. And Nigeria is a signatory to the ECOWAS protocols.
Yes.
So maybe he said it off the cuff. Yes, we need to manage our land.
Yes.
Because we have very limited
and
land.
The regulation is
He's very right.
Yes.
But what do you do? Let's learn from Dubai, for example.
Okay.
In Dubai, there are certain lands, certain portions, foreigners cannot own land there.
Own land there.
But there are certain portions which is in the open market. So also what Gambia should do, should quickly master plan the whole country. Because you need foreign direct investment.
Exactly.
So if you want foreign money to come in, and you cannot stop them owning land.
They're owning land.
Then otherwise they will go elsewhere. If I go to England today and I have money, can I not buy a land in Mayfair?
Yeah, you can.
You live in England.
Yes, you can buy a land.
They will not stop me because I'm Gambian.
Yes.
If I go to Washington today and I want to buy a land there, I will buy it because I have the money.
You have the money.
You see, we need to look at value because some of these foreigners, or most of the time, we need their money. But what is wrong is probably the regulations.
The regulations.
Or we are not implementing the right policies.
The right policies. Yes.
So my advice there, again, my opinion, is that government should strictly look at land use in this country, across the country.
Yes.
And then do some good master planning, put the right policies so that everybody will play according to the rules.
The rules.
That is important.
Okay.
So if you are Chinese, Indian, or Korean, or from South Africa, when you come, what they see that, look, these are the rules and regulations, and you play by it. That is what is important. If they want, they can say, okay, now in this part of Brikama, it's our cultural heritage, and we don't want any non-Gambian to own it. That's fine. But let it be in black and white. But we be careful. We cannot just get up one morning and ban access to land by foreigners.
But Mr. Njie, also, if you look, for example, the size of Gambia and the land we have in the Gambia, people might say that real estate developers, sometimes they tempt landowners with small money to get their lands. And then when selling those land, they sell it in an exorbitant price. What would be your reaction to that?
Is profit-making riba?
Well,
is it riba?
Well,
is there anywhere that they tell you that you cannot make a certain profit?
Over profit might be a riba.
What is over profit? Where is it stated?
All right, very good.
Look, Pablo Mojan today.
Yes.
Me, I am sorry. This is your studio here.
This is my studio.
If I pay you a price, you will give it to me.
Yes.
My friend, this is life.
Yes.
If if I come today,
But then what for example, we're talking about riba.
Yeah.
That is overpricing.
Yeah, no, riba is not overpricing.
That is over profit.
No, over profit is not riba. Riba is when you give out money for extra money. That is riba.
For extra money.
That is riba in the Quran.
Yes.
But profit.
Yes.
It's profit. No. It's not discretionary.
But then also,
it's supply and demand.
yes. Okay.
You have your parcel of land, and most of the time, I'm telling you from experience.
From experience.
You are approached.
Yes.
By the landowners.
By the landowners.
When I leave the studio now.
Yes.
I have somebody who's waiting for me. They are offering me land.
Oh.
Yes. We don't go to them.
Okay.
They don't go to them.
Then the misconception that real estate developers are land grabbers. Sometimes they.
Look, let us not generalize. I cannot say all the journalists are like this.
Okay.
Pamodu Bojang is not the same as Mr. A or
as Mr. A.
Let's stop generalizing.
Very good. Okay.
There are some people who are doing something that are wrong in the real estate business. That's fine. And that is why there is a need for regulations. You see, the regulator is government and they can police.
Okay.
If they do what is right,
okay,
all these things will not happen.
Very good.
But land, like any other commodity, there's value in it. Today, this is my phone here.
Yes.
If I want, if I'm broke and I want to make quick money, I'll go and want it.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah, more than less than the
less
price.
than what I put it for.
Yes.
I say, look, I have a problem now. My cousin is about to be taken to the police, and I need to save him. So what do I have? I only have my phone.
Yes.
So I'll go out in the market and say, oh, this phone is costing 20,000.
Yes.
But is anybody who would like to pay 5,000 now? Somebody will say, oh, that's a good value.
Yes.
So you buy it.
You buy it.
And then you take that 5,000 to go and save your cousin. Now, you don't come back later and say that I fooled you or you fooled me to take my phone. And let me tell you in general what I experience. Okay. Most of the time nowadays you get approached by the landowners.
The landowners.
They come to you. They want to sell, and selling and buying. It's an issue of negotiation and agreement.
Agreement. That's right.
So if you feel that look, I offer you 100, and you think the land is worth 120, don't sell it to me. Keep your land.
Keep your land.
Or sell it to somebody else. Some people, I know that some so-called real estate developers,
yes,
what they do is they'll come and agree with you on a price,
yes,
and then give you small money, and start selling.
Yes.
Look, they're exploiting the situation.
Yes.
But the regulations. We need to have the regulator. And my advice on moving forward, government should move very quickly and set up a regulatory body.
Okay.
For example, like Pura. You know, Pura regulates utilities and telephone,
yes,
or utility in general.
Yes.
So you cannot just get up one morning and set up your petrol station or this thing without following the regulations.
The regulations.
So it's again back to government.
Back to government.
Government should set up all the regulations on real estate development because it's a big market today. Some people are losing money. We are losing money big time. At times we pay people everything, and then we discover that the papers were even forged. And we're in court. We have so many cases in court now. So really, to save everybody, government needs to set up the regulatory body. And the regulatory body can even be financed from the industry. Because if you say, okay, for every house that you sell or land you sell, so much percentage goes to the authority. It will finance itself. So again, let's talk to government.
The government.
That's why they are there.
Okay.
They are the ones who should set up the regulatory body. They are the police. If we have any problem, I don't just take my stick and beat you.
Yes.
I don't take my gun and shoot you.
Yes.
Where do I go? I go to the police
yes,
or I go to the court. Same thing with government on the real estate industry. They should move very, very, very fast and regulate.
To protect the people.
Yes, protect everybody. The buyer, the seller, the house. They should regulate it.
Very good. Yeah. And let's move to politics. Mr. Njie, nobody know your political affiliation, either you are UDP, NPP, or DOI. But then, my ears.
Yes.
I heard that.
You heard that where?
I heard that Tapha is DOI.
I DOI. If you went out today and asked people, 4 different people, they will tell you I belong to 4 different political parties. That's what happens with neutrality. If you try to be neutral.
Are you neutral?
Yes.
Good.
No, me, I am Gambian.
You are Gambian.
Anything that is of Gambian interest, I don't care which party you belong
to. But then you have Gambians, and you have neutrality as well.
No, I'm not neutral. I cannot be neutral.
You cannot be neutral. Okay.
This is about
Gambia.
So any political party that serves the interest of the Gambia on any particular issue, I will support you on it, regardless of where you are, whether you are on the opposition or on the government side. If you do good today, I will support you. I don't care which party you belong to. Me, I don't see parties. I only see the Gambia.
The Gambia.
So for me, I don't belong to any party.
So you are not Doi?
No. I am not Doi at all, but I talk to them.
You talk to them?
I talk to everybody.
What is your relationship with all these political leaders? For example, Barrow, Dabo, Khalifa, and others. What
okay, let me tell you first, Khalifa.
Yeah.
Let's start with Khalifa.
Khalifa, because
Khalifa
simply
is one politician I respect very well.
Very well.
Because let's look at his history.
Okay.
You guys will not know.
Yeah.
You know Khalifa because you're too young for that. By the way, how much your age, Pamo?
I'm not that young.
How old are you?
47.
You are a baby. You're talking to a 65-year-old man here. You know, 47, that was when I started to walk. I started walking in 1977. You were born in 1977.
Yeah, I was born in 1975.
75.
Yes.
I left school in 1975 and I started walking.
Oh.
I left Gambia High School in July.
Okay.
And in September, I started walking. And I have never stopped walking up to now.
Up to now. And you're still walking?
Yes, so when you were born, I started walking. So you're a baby. But yes, you know,
right, okay.
You know, even before I left school, Khalifa, when he came from America, he used to work for social welfare. And he used to have an advocacy program in social welfare. And the program was called Magi Elek.
Magi Elek.
Yes, Magi Elek. And he used to have some
That's
drama
the future leaders.
The future leaders. And then he wasn't into politics.
Yes.
He was working for government. And I remember he used to have some characters called Boy Baire. You know, and showing a Boy Baire, what he was in town, everything. Now, when I look back, this man had his agenda and his political direction.
Yes.
Since those days, more than 50 years ago.
Yeah.
But if you look at them, Doi is the only party that exists today that was here since Jawara days.
Since Jawara days.
So they are the longest serving
parties
and political leaders. In terms of commitment, I respect them because those three of them, Sam Sarr, Khalifa Sall, and Sidia Jatta, they have never shifted their position. We have a saying in Wolof. They say the dog, no matter how much you hate the dog, don't say that the teeth are not white. Wow. I don't want to speak Wolof because you know some people.
What is the level of your Mandinka?
Yeah, you know, I will tell you a secret. You know what I want? I don't tell you. I'll tell you later my Mandinka. I want everything and how you can help me.
That's right.
But let's finish on the political.
Yes, good.
So for me, my high regards goes to these three people because for this country, they have shown a level of commitment that all of us should learn from. They have sacrificed a lot. They have really sacrificed a lot. They are people who are intellectual. If they followed their qualification and wanted to just serve themselves, they would have left a long time ago. Sidia Jatta was working in England in very high position. Sam Sarr is a good mathematician. Yes. He could have been on another level. Same thing, Khalifa. You can tell about his intelligence.
That's right.
So these guys, if they only were running for their own personal interests, they will not be in the Gambia. But they have never shifted their position. They believe in their ideology.
Yes.
They believe in their ways of life, and they haven't changed. For that, I have very high respect for them. So let me tell you, for example, you must have heard about Tahawal Banjul.
Tahawal Banjul, yes.
Remember?
I heard of it, yes.
You heard of it?
Yeah,
I am the one who set it up.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Tahawal Banjul, stand for Banjul.
Yes, those were the ones when we were running for the 2017 parliamentary elections.
Yes.
And we won all the 3 seats. That's Tuma Njie, this guy, Usman Silla. Yes, and Ndao.
Yes.
Those 3, they were on the Tahawal Banjul.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. But you know the idea where it came from? And I will tell it first for the first time publicly. One day I went to see Khalifa. Because at times I want to see him, I call him,
yes.
I go to his house,
okay.
and we sit down and we discuss issues. You know? And he asked me a question. But you, what are you doing in participating in politics?
In politics.
He asked me the question.
Yes.
Because you have influence.
Yes.
So I told him, I'm not interested in politics. Then, you know, we chatted. He said, no, you go and think about what you think you can do.
You can do.
So I went back and said, look, I might not be able to participate directly. But since I have influence in Banjul, I am going to bring about like-minded people to come together, you know, to work on like getting the best of candidates for Banjul. Yeah. That is how Tahawal Banjul was formed.
Okay.
So I opened it up across the board. But guess what? The time, then Barrow was the president. I discussed it with him.
Yes.
I went to Usainu Dawo. I discussed it with him.
You've discussed that
all of them.
All
yes. And what I told them was that, look, bring your candidates to come through us.
And you vet them.
Yes, that's what. And again, at the time, that was what Usman Doi did it.
Yeah, okay.
Usman Silla came under us. He was Doi. He said, look, stand on your party. I don't mind, or we don't mind.
Yes.
But we want you to come under this umbrella. And we will do primaries. We'll see who's the most popular, and you'll be there. Now, you know, at the time, UDP think they're very, very powerful.
UDP,
and I remember Usainu telling me, when we succeeded, he said, no, tough. This one you should call it Tahawal Gambia. he said we should do the same process. Tahawal Gambia.
Yes.
You know,
It's also expanded to Tahawal
Gambia. I
Gambia.
have a very cordial relationship with everybody. So that's my relationship with
and in this Tahawal Gambia, you have 3 MPs on the Tahawal Gambia, and they all came from Tahawal Banjul, yes. And they all came from different political parties.
Yes. Actually, Tumanjai at the time was independent.
Okay.
Ndao was independent. Was in PVP.
Yes.
It was afterward the PVP had to go and get them.
Okay.
But they stood by themselves.
Okay.
So that is, you asked about my relationship with the political leaders.
So
that's Khalifa.
That's
and
Khalifa.
I still consult with him because I respect his intellectual capacity. And his commitment into this country.
Okay.
So if you say for that reason I'm Doi, that's your problem.
What's your relationship with Usainu?
Hey, Usainu is my colleague. He's my big brother.
Okay.
Actually, I tell more people tell me, I'm surprised you say I'm Doi.
Yes.
But more people say I am UDP.
I have also heard that from the MPP.
Let me tell you something about me.
Yes.
Me, I believe in Kolari. You know Kolari what it means? Horomo. Animbunya. Me, I believe in that. When I knew Usainu, Usainu wasn't in politics at the time. You know Usainu's wife comes from the same street. We are like sisters and brothers in New Perseverance. The first wife, Maya. And then his in-law, I mean, Usainu's like Njamale, what do you call Njamale? When 2 men take from the same family.
Yes.
One of them is my very best friend.
Oh.
So there's a relationship. So, and Usainu again, I respect him because remember, today a lot of people are saying a lot of things, but when the man was here, the man with the sword, not everybody will get out there.
Who is the man with the sword?
You know now, AJJ, the man with the so many degrees, Janet.
Yes.
Not everybody will face it.
Not everybody will face it.
Today, everybody will be calling about their Jambaria.
Yes.
But Usainu sacrificed also a lot in 1996 with a lot of people to face Jammeh, to push multi-party democracy. And since then, the man has suffered a lot. So therefore, me, I have a relationship with him.
Yes.
I don't hide it. You know when I go to Usainu's house, you know my cars, they have a nameplate.
Yes.
I go in the afternoon and park it there.
And you wouldn't even mind.
Why should I mind?
Who's going to say tough in Usainu's
Who
house?
cares? When Usainu was in the government, a lot of people associated with him. Look, there are some people in this country. They only follow where the mono is.
Where mono
and the food is. When it's dry, they move away. So me, I'm that time. You see me? If I am with Pamodu for a certain reason, he will die in the grave. That's what I believe in. And anybody who knows me will seriously know me for that. My old friends, today if you come to my house for Super Kanya, you will find friends that are friends with me 50 years ago or more. If I say friends, those are my friends.
Those are your friends.
I will not deal with you because today you are a vice president, or tomorrow you are a minister, or you are a president. Or today you have money. No. That is a business partnership. You can be my partner. I can come and see you because you are the authority of the day. But my real friends and family, they are yesterday. So therefore, Usainu, that's my relationship with him. He has very high regards for me. Same thing with him. And up to now, we have a relationship.
How about Mr. President?
Adama Barrow, good man.
Adama Barrow was a real, I think he was a real.
I didn't know him. Me, I didn't know him before. No. But he knew me. And he said
it somebody told me Tapha was Adama Barrow's friend in the past. You see?
People tell you. It's all false.
It's
I will tell you.
Adama
Barrow said it publicly. Even when he was doing the opening at Tough City. He said it. And this is from his mouth. And he said this over and over again. He was working for Alhaji Musa Njie. And this was around 1992. I used to drive a pickup. And he still remember the pickup. I went there to buy corrugated sheets. So those days, they will not take personal checks. So when I went to write my personal check, he said, no, I'm sorry, we don't take personal check. I said, well, I'm sorry, I only have personal check.
Personal check.
So what he said was that, look, well, who are you? I said, I am Mustafa Njie of Tapha. He said, yeah, with you, we will take your check. So he took my check. He's the one who narrates this after he's president. I didn't remember it.
You forgot it.
I forgot it. There was also an incident where somebody that I knew had some rent problem and was supposed to be taken out, and he was responsible. So he came with the man to my office and I paid for him. You know, he also reminded me of this. But my relationship with Adama Barrow started when he won.
Yes.
Me, I didn't even know him when he won.
When he won.
I don't know that he was the Adama Barrow.
Yes.
But you know, I have a young friend, Bur. Bur, he's in real estate. Everybody knows him. You know, he's my good young brother. Bur is also close to him. They were friends. They knew each other.
Okay.
So I was in Nigeria, and he just called me and said, Somagi, look, please talk to our president. I said, Bur, which president?
Which president?
He said, Adama Barrow. So I started talking to him, and then he started narrating, oh, yo, Mr. Njie, I know you, da, 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 da. So when I came back, during the impasse, you know, he stayed at my place in Bruford.
In Bruford, yes.
You know?
Yes.
I will tell you, Pamuru, 99% of people I knew warned me against it. Today, I see some people very close to him.
Yes.
I will keep my mouth shut.
Say that again, 25%.
99% of people that I spoke to about renting him, giving him the place in Bruford Garden.
Yes.
Then Yagana was here.
Yes.
They say, no, don't do it.
They say, don't do it. They advise you not to do it.
Not to do it. Oh, it's dangerous. They will come and arrest you, XYZ, da, 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 da. But me, I believe in my conviction.
Exactly.
And I did it. And since then, I gave advice when I could. I did everything possible because I was a strong believer that Jammeh should go. So that's how we started. And over time, I had access to him. But I will tell you something. Me, I don't go to any officer, including the president, to ask for favor.
For favor. I need that particular.
No way.
I need that particular.
No way. Look, last time that I had government contract?
Yes.
1997.
Okay.
I'm saying this on your platform.
Yes.
I have never, since 1997, had any government contract.
What
I'm
about,
not interested.
What about the airport project?
Which one?
I think you have.
Gaitaf.
Yes.
That's also in some rough waters, but that's under a partnership. I am bringing the money there.
You bring in the
It's
money.
not a contract there. It's not government money there.
That
is why once he was having some problem, I bought my own land. Now Tough City is bigger than the airport.
Tough City is bigger than the airport.
They're trying to sort it out.
Tell me a little bit about that airport.
No, you said about, let's finish the political guys. I was there.
I will come back to this.
No. You talk about Usainu.
We're talking about Adama now.
No, so Adama really, for me, I think as a president, I think he should be supported.
He should be supported.
Because look, he has won already.
Yes.
He is the president for the next 4 years or 5 years.
Now. Okay.
You know, and for him, I think he's a good man.
Okay.
I think he's a good man. But you know, politics and sitting in that seat is a very dangerous seat. People can change easily.
Yeah.
So I think as Gambians, we need to, again, as I told you, to look at positively what will move this country. Not because if you come today and say, Pamodu Bojang is the best commentator.
Right.
Because he supports NPP. My friend, don't just hit him. You support him because of what he can deliver for this country. That's what I believe in. So I would love to see between these two mainly, between Usainu Dabo and Adama Barrow. I want to see some what's his name, relationship.
Some sort of relationship.
Yeah, but
restoration of relationship.
Yes, but not going belong the same party. Okay. I think they should be in different parties because that's what is moves. That's what is good for democracy.
Democracy.
Now Adama Barrow and the NPP are the government. Let's have a very strong opposition that will criticize constructively. If Adama Barrow does something good, let Usainu Dabo says, yes, it's something good. Compliment him.
Yes.
If he does something bad, let him say, look, you're doing something bad. And also let Adama Barrow accept it. You know the problem, again, we have in Wolof, we say this in Wolof. You see, when the two donkeys are, when the men riding the donkey are fighting,
yes,
and hitting each other with their sticks,
yes,
the donkeys will be happy.
Because they are not hitting.
They're not hitting that. So that's what happened with the followers in politics. All they want is they will mix up all these leaders at the top. But all of us know that Usainu Dabo and Adama Barrow.
Yes.
They have been together for years.
Father and son. Yes.
And today, believe me, what is bringing this country down is just because of that people trying to divide them.
Yes.
You know, we should look at it positively and look at things that will save this country.
Okay.
Let us look at this country positively. You know, so let UDP be an opposition, a constructive opposition, not an opposition of T-shirt and dancing. NPP also, let them realize that they have a responsibility.
Because they are manning our tax.
Yes, they are manning our tax.
Yes.
They shouldn't be there because they appoint their own friends and relatives. No. Let's look for competent Gambians, put them in positions, so that when we win, we all win together. If we lose, we all lose together. So that's the relationship. We've mentioned three of them, the three big guys.
You're talking about positivity. Gambians should be more positive. How, what do you call positivity, for example?
Positivity is that, look, there's positive and there's negativity.
Negativity.
You know negativity what it brings?
Yes.
Kenyan. What is Kenyan in Mandinka? How do you say it?
Kenyan.
Anyan.
More,
Jealousy.
Jealousy.
What do you call jealousy?
Kiria. Anyano, ha.
Anyano.
Ha. Konantea.
No, that's what spoils this country.
Yes.
Pamodu Bojang today, with all that you go through, people will not see it there. But if God comes and you have worked so hard, and then immediately you have a TV station and you are doing things. This Pamodu,
yes,
I know him. He was selling drugs. You stop that.
Yes,
we should always look at the positive side of things. Me, that's why.
Okay, I remember one time Fatoumata Tambajang came out and said she has a mission to reconcile the two for the benefit of the advancement of this country. How do you see that? Are you going to support her, or how do you see that?
No, I support anybody that reconciles.
That's
very Islamic. That's Islamic. I'm a good Muslim.
Yes.
Today, if Pamodu has a problem with somebody who's your relative or your friend or whatever, anybody that can reconcile for peace and unity, that's Islamic. So I will support it.
Okay.
Not only from Tambajang, but anybody.
Anybody.
Because at times these politicians, they listen to certain people that you don't even know. So I'm using this medium. Anybody that can walk on his feet.
Okay. What I'm talking about. How easy do you think that will be to reconcile the two after all these rhetoric, hatreds, hate speeches, and so forth?
My friend, the Jews and the Israelis.
Yes.
Did they sign peace accord?
No.
They did. You remember what's his name with Clinton? Who was it? It was Yasser Arafat.
Yasser Arafat.
And who was it? One of the prime ministers. That was.
Is it Benjamin?
No, not Benjamin. No, one of them.
One of them.
I remember. Okay. I don't remember things.
I'm not there.
But yes, they signed. They killed him afterwards. He was the one who was shot.
Yes.
They signed it, and up to now,
yes,
they try to talk to each other. Even Ukraine and Russia. They try to reconcile them. Yes, the war is going on, but there's
yes.
Did Macky Sall go there?
Yes, Macky Sall went there.
Macron went there.
Went there.
So every relationship that has got any differences, one should work and try and reconcile. Okay. This one is too short.
Okay, good.
And if it's positive and good, everybody enjoys it. If this country is doing well, you will enjoy it, because I'll bring more advertisement to you. Isn't it?
That's right.
Huh? If I go and make more money,
that's right. And then if I get more money, I also can give more.
You will give more money to your people.
Yes, and then
I tell people that when I pray to God,
yes,
I don't pray to God to give me money there. I pray God to give it to people so they can come and buy my houses. Because God doesn't have a hand to give me the thing.
Okay, good.
God will not just magically from nowhere just drop the money in my house. No.
Yeah.
God will.
It's not because God loves Tapha and then give money.
God will create an opportunity for Pamodu Bojang. Pamodu Bojang will go and do something and make more money. And when you make money, what do? I say, Tough City is coming there. I'm going to buy there. So I will make from your money. So that is what we should promote in this country.
Good. Good. And then still in politics, do you have any political ambition in the future? Because
zero. Me, I'm not a politician. Remember?
We saw people like, for example, Esafal, when he first came, and then I asked him if he has any political ambition. He said no. But at the end of the day, people were able to convince him to join the arena. And you are no exception to that.
I am an exception. It's not the first time. Let me tell you, Pamodu, on a very serious note.
Okay.
You are not the only one.
Okay.
Look at it, almost every day I hear this. Oh, Taf, you should be a good president. Internationally, I have very good international connections. They tell me this. But I will give you a good, I have a lot of parables, a lot of stories. I'm a Talibo. There was a good Talibo from Tiwaon.
Talibo Tiwaon.
I go to Gamo. Last week I was in Dara.
Okay. Man Talibo Sharif la.
Talibo Sharif la.
Wow.
You one here.
Yes, good. Okay.
You know, it was Saint Mansoursi was in one gamo, and what they said was that the mosquito came to his grandfather or grandmom.
Yes.
Yeah, Mimo. I come from a very good family, big family.
Big family, yes.
You know, because you say why? He said because everywhere I pass by, you know, people will clap for me.
Yes.
So I come from a very big family. He said, hey son, be careful of that clap.
Clap.
That clap there
Clap.
is the one that took away your grandfather and your grandmother. You know when you kill a mosquito.
Yes.
You go like this. Be careful of that clap. They're not clapping for you
They're
trying to kill you. Same thing here.
Then wow. Okay.
Same thing here. All those who are telling you, tough, you should run. Some of them, they think, oh, he has a lot of money.
He has a lot of
if
money.
you run, we'll get the money.
Yes.
You know, some, like the way they tell all these people, they tell everybody hears it. But look, my strong belief, and this is my belief, look, I'm 65.
Okay.
I'm a qualified senior citizen. I believe that everybody is destined to do certain things. Me, God has given me in sand and cement. That's what I know.
Sand and cement.
Yes, that's where my luck is. My WhatsApp. That's where it is. So I develop it, and also through that I can influence. I'm an influencer. Today at my level, I talk to all the young people, and I try to do a lot with them. And that's what I believe in. I am working on my legacy. You know what legacy is? Yes. My legacy is about the young people. I want to invest in them.
What we're gonna talk about you in the future.
In the future.
When you're not here.
Because today, Pamodu, when you hear they talking about Bamba Bojang and others that you've never seen.
Yes.
You know, you're talking about
I feel proud.
Good.
Yes.
So me, I'm investing today. So in the next 3-4 generation, those that came from me through my root, when they say Tapha and Njie, they will be proud.
Yeah.
And that I am doing it, one, I don't involve in corruption. That is why I cannot work with government that much. That's why I don't take government.
Despite, people accuse you before when Njie was here about this Brufut land, and I one time saw you on the media saying whoever has an issue with me go to court.
Yes.
I said so.
Let me tell you what happened. The Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He is the best human being ever that God has created.
Exactly.
There are 5 pillars of Islam. And in one of them, it says you must believe in God. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. You must. If you don't believe in him, you are not a Muslim.
You are not a Muslim,
But what they have done to the Prophet, and what they have said to the Prophet, will they ever say to you or me?
No.
So my friend,
if
you want to listen to naysayers and their opinion, you will not move.
That's true.
So that Brufut land, I have covered it over and over again. And in Brufut today, time has gone where I am part of Brufut. According to the committee, there are certain things that we do together, we help the committee and so on. So therefore, that will always happen. Some people will still believe that I took the land. And I will not take too much time on it.
On that, yes, I quite agree.
But let me just tell you this, Pamodo, as a young man.
Yes.
There's nothing you will do in this world that people will not be negative. Some will always say something wrong. Today, I know you're going to post this on Facebook. You have negative comments.
Yes.
That's the Republic of
Just like you should do some Gorgi.
Yes. Lord Defred, that's pleasing everybody.
That's true.
It's called pleasing
everybody.
You cannot.
But
we try to do what our conscience, what is right.
Yes.
What is right, we try to do it. Okay. And that's me, that's what I believe in.
Okay. And before going to this youth entrepreneur, I want to ask about, your relationship with the former president, Njie Musa. Because you are doing well here. People assume that you are his friend. And then all of a sudden, you have to pack your things and then move out of the country. What happened?
Yeah, but let me tell you, for example, Njie again, if I assess Njie today, because history is judging him now.
Exactly.
When he sat here and said, I'll be here for 1 billion years, I was just laughing. I said, this man.
Yes.
One day he will go.
Yes.
And look at him today.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are certain things that he regrets even doing. But that is life.
That is life.
And the future leaders should learn from that. You will never be here forever.
Exactly.
No matter how long you are just a human being. So Njie, if I assess him very quickly, when he first came in, he had very good intentions. But again, people...
The surroundings.
And then he changed over time. Most political leaders, they do that. He changed, and then his human rights records, as we have seen, that has been proven already in the commission and so on.
Yes.
Were terrible. So we don't pray that we ever have any leader.
Any leader.
That was bad. That was why even the good things that he has done is difficult to justify.
Yes.
Because, human life is too expensive. So therefore, with him, I understood him at a very early stage. As I told you in 1996, 97, when he was around, I stopped taking government contracts. Because I saw the way he had started operating. SM High School, I built it. Farafenya Hospital, I was part of it. Then the bonded warehouses, that was the last one. But when I saw the direction it was going, I said, look, let me go and do my own thing. That is how I started real estate development. I started private estate development in this country. And I wanted to just have my independence. That was one. Now, the Burfoot land and also the AU villas, the Burfoot land was an allocation. So I applied like everybody who applies for land. Because it is now that people are buying land. But before, government give you land.
Lands, yes.
Like right opposite me, was given to Karafi. And Karafi, they haven't even developed 30% of the land. It's still there. But it was given to them. So, yes, it was given to me on an allocation, and the records are there. The records will prove itself. I mean, I cannot play around with it. The AU villas, what people don't know, I finance it.
The AU villas?
Yes.
Not the government?
No, part of it. They couldn't make all the money.
Wow.
And the land was mine. Because, they allocated me the land already. When I applied for the land and they allocated me, then when the AU came, Njie to a certain extent, he was a very wise man in certain things. When he stuck, he will listen.
Yes.
And it wasn't him who even approached me. One Modu Sosa, he's late now. Yes. Bolong Sonko. Bolong Sonko is alive.
Bolong Sonko, yes.
You go to ask him. They approached me. That look, we are in trouble. We want to do this. The president went to Khartoum. He agreed to build, to host this thing, and we're looking for this. So as an entrepreneur, I thought about I have the land. And I was selling the houses. So I said, well, I can do you this number and XYZ, and I worked it out, the price, everything.
Yes.
It was $5.5 million at the time. So they went and told Njie. Njie said, really? Can he do it? Afterwards, he told the story. Presidents are like that.
Yes.
He was the one who told me.
African presidents.
But you don't have to deny him. So give him the glory.
Yes.
So anyway, he called me and we negotiated. And actually, it wasn't government money at all. The money came from GNPC. And GNPC, the money was given. They only had $400,000.
Oh.
Can you imagine? 5.5 million.
You only have
at the time, they only had $400,000. And I said, I will do it.
Okay.
So I went around from my banks, I borrowed money. And then afterwards, by the time it was finished, they could only pay about half. So I said, okay, take your half. This is what you pay for. The rest, I took it back and I sold it.
Yes.
And that is why at the commission, the Njie
commission,
they called me in. So I even started claiming some land that is still mine. So I remember the prosecutor saying that, no, that we cannot regulate here. so in short, I think Njie's rule, we cannot, and I'll say this 3 times.
3 times.
The human rights records were terrible. And the law should be applied for human rights. If you look at what he did in infrastructure, he's done some infrastructure. At what cost, I don't know. But at least now driving from my house, I drove from Brufut, went through Gunjur, and came here on a good road. Today, there's power everywhere.
Yes.
So for 22 years, there's something that you can show for.
Exactly.
So we should learn from the mistakes and the bad things he has done, so we don't repeat it and do some things that are better. That's what life is about.
That's true.
Yes.
Did he chase you out of the country?
No.
Or you went voluntarily?
Me on a very long time. For a long time, I have realized that Gambia is too small.
Okay.
So I went to Mali. I went to Mali first. Senegal. I went to Senegal. Anywhere that I have opportunity, I try to go there. But as God has it, and destiny had it, it's a long story about how it happened in Nigeria. But it was Alpha Bari, who is here, was in a plane with some authority, and they were talking about housing development.
Yes.
And that is how I was introduced. So they invited me, I went there, and everything that happened there. But again, I'm a good believer of luck. Luck is real.
Luck is real. Luck is real.
It's real.
Harije.
This is the point. So I think I was lucky, but also I had the competence, you know, to go to Nigeria. I saw an opportunity. Up to now, people call me. Every country you go, they call me.
Yes.
And when I go there, I lay my conditions. If you agree to my conditions, I will do it. If you don't agree, I move on. But he didn't chase me at all. It wasn't true. It wasn't true. The opportunities here were very limited. Because the environment wasn't there. Everybody was scared to death. You know, Jammeh was something else.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people don't know, and I will give you again on your medium to tell you. You know, they came to arrest me during the impasse.
During the impasse?
Yes.
What happened? For allowing President Barrow to
No. I was the one who, this guy said it at the commission.
Yes.
Salutan. Jammeh has decided.
Yes.
When they came to arrest him on 31st of December, I hid him in my house.
Oh.
And you know, NIA, the intelligence was super. Him and his guys.
And they knew that.
And then we worked out through our own network also to help him to go out and go to Senegal.
Yes.
So they knew about that. So they came to arrest me on the 5th of January.
And you were not there. You were not there.
You know that time of Jammeh.
Yes.
Anybody who slept with your eyes open, you are foolish.
You played in Dongo Banjo.
Not in Dongo Banjo. The thing is, I know I was at risk. So when I was building my house in Bulford, I opened a door down to the beach.
Oh.
And I have a bag now. You know, I went to the car. That bag there, it had everything for me. I just grabbed the bag. I went down the beach. I called a friend of mine. He came and I went at the back of the car.
Yes.
And they drove me and I took a canoe across to Bara. You know, from Bara, I went all the way. When I was approaching Andalai, I went into the bush.
Oh my God.
Went out there. Yes. You see, people don't know that now.
People don't know that now.
Yes. They look at you and they think, oh no, he was this, he was that. I don't have to say it. It was a commitment.
And what about some people who used to say that, in fact, before Tapha Njie fell out with Yaya Jammeh, he was his main sponsor?
No way.
You never
I don't sponsor politicians. No. Here, let me tell you.
Okay.
Me, I don't sponsor. When it's election time, everything will come.
No.
Look, we are in today, Pamuru. If your eyes are red and you know me now as a brother, we share the same fire.
Yes.
If you come to me, things are tough. Can you help? And I have it. I will help.
That's right.
And during election time, all of them, they will approach us. So whatever I have that I can share, I give to them.
Very good. Okay. And finally, on politics, I used to say on my platform, Gambia do them. But whenever I say Gambia do them, I would say Tapha. I say Gambia do them. Tell me how Gambia do them.
You will not go, but we are going. Anybody who is positive will go.
Okay.
Look, a country, the lifetime of a country is not only your life.
Oh, yeah?
When did Gambia start?
Time immemorial.
Time immemorial.
Yes.
When will Gambia end?
Nobody knows.
Infinity. Nobody knows.
Yes.
So therefore, during one period, you think that Gambia should all be sorted out during your lifetime.
No.
It's very short.
It's very short, yes.
And so therefore, you will see
Gambia do them. Yes.
In your own time.
Do them.
Do them. You do them.
But the Gambia did not them.
Yes.
But then we have a culture of corruption, culture of nepotism.
Yeah.
You know, culture of backwardness, you know, and then inferiority complex. We don't believe in our own, but we believe in, others. So, with all this Gambia dinner them.
You know what we have to do?
Diakuya. Yes, okay.
Whether you like it or not, it will go.
Okay.
What we have to do, we have to pray for good leadership.
Good leadership.
Look, I told you example about Rwanda.
Rwanda, yes.
Rwanda, imagine in 1994, who would have thought that today, Rwanda, within 20-something years, will be like this?
No.
They had a very good leader.
Yes.
And a team. And that's what we need to develop. Leaders develop teams. Me, if we really talk about Africa Global,
it's not about you.
I have a big team. And my team, I have, most of them are women.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. 70% of my management team are women. And guess the age bracket.
Yeah, that is a gender stereotype.
Yes!
Because we don't expect women to be entrepreneurs.
If I had my way,
yes.
and my brother will give it to the women to do.
Oh, yeah?
Don't tell him that.
No, I will tell him.
Don't tell him. Listen, look, for me, my experience in my business, anytime I put women in responsibility, they deliver.
Oh.
70% are women, and average age is 30 years.
Oh.
Very young.
Okay.
Now, Tough City. Go to Tough City now.
No, I passed there yesterday.
What do you find there? There are over 50 women.
Wow.
from Gunjur and Brikama, all this area, they are the most trusted, most obedient working class I have there. Actually, I had to give them money when Yusundur was here.
Yes.
And they went to Yusundur. They
go to Yusundur.
Yes. Look, this is what you do.
Yes. Motivate them.
Motivate them.
Yes.
What they are earning now.
Yes.
It's more than what the university graduates earn when they employ.
When they employ.
Look, they are happy. They are working. If you go there, they are bending under the hot sun, and they are working because at the end of the month they make good money. And again, looking at the future of this country, that's where we need to go into. And I will just tell you now, without you asking, the issue of education.
Education.
We need to look at our educational curriculum. We are wasting our time
on language,
on the
literature,
political science.
Political science.
Yes, my friend.
Yes.
Let us put a lot of money on skills acquisition and skill development. We need skills. Good technicians.
Yes.
If your mic is something is wrong, you have somebody to fix it.
Somebody to fix it.
Your generator.
Yes.
You're going to do it now.
Yes, yes.
They are not trained.
We have to call somebody from Senegal.
From Senegal.
This is why we always say Senegalese will come here and take all of the jobs.
So therefore, these are the things that need to be addressed. If you have a good leader or a good team that addresses the school curriculum, and I am not saying that they shouldn't go to university.
Yes.
But I will tell you, this is on the records.
Yes.
About 400,000 kids enter the school system every year.
Every year.
Guess how many make it to high school?
To high school.
Only 18%.
Wow.
Will make it to high school.
High school.
Even now, high school graduate, even those who make it.
Yes.
High school, where will you work?
No, nowhere.
Now, we know that the Gambia University can only take about 1,000 plus the other small higher tertiary institutions.
Yes.
So we are, the system is creating unemployment. But I need engineers, I need carpenters, I need masons, and I stand as an example. When I left school, from high school those days, I went to be a carpenter. I didn't have any complex. Look at me today. So therefore, that's something that needs to be addressed.
I recall you are a carpenter.
Yes, and I'm proudly a carpenter up to now.
And what plan do you have for the youth entrepreneurs, for example, carpenters and other? Because you told me you employed, 70% are women, and they are all, most of them are Gambians.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of carpenters, lot of entrepreneurs, especially with the University of Gambia. So many graduates are coming, but then they don't know where to hold to.
Yeah,
you have a package. You have a package for them.
Yeah, actually, I have a foundation now. And that's really my baby. That's what I work on.
Okay.
My legacy. And in my foundation, I have the Tapha Technical Institute.
Foundation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in there, actually, we have a program now. We work with ITC, and we have an intake that is doing a 2-year course on masonry. All Gambians, young people. At Tapha City, we are building a vocational training center. To train, Gambians. Because when we train them, we employ them.
Yes.
Tapha City will be built over the next 15 years or more. So if I train now Gambians, young Gambians for 2 years, 3 years, they will have employment. They will solve my problem.
Yes.
But it's not about me as an individual. It's a policy issue. Because me, I cannot control the educational curriculum. It's government. So really, I am appealing again to the authorities that they quickly need to look at the curriculum. In the past, when you after primary school, you go into middle school, and middle school generally they start to focus you on skills. So we need to capture now these kids here at the age of 13, 14. Try and discover them. What is it that they are good in, and then let us create the schools and the institutions to teach them, to train them.
Yes.
When you do that, we have all these kids who are going out on the back way. Even if they decide to go on the back way, if they have skills, if they go to Europe, they will be employed.
They will be able to employ.
Yeah, so really, on that note, we engage government on advocacy to change the school curriculum. Otherwise, it's government's fault that they are training youth to be unemployed. Because if you take a kid, up to the age of 18, and he leaves school, and what does he have? A certificate of grade 12. What will that guy do?
That will increase the level of delinquency.
Yes. And then even if they go to university, I have so many university graduates now from the University of the Gambia. They come to me for employment. What can I employ them for?
Yeah. Because they're not skillful.
They're not skillful.
Yes.
So
and
I
you don't have offices there for them to be there.
No. Look, office, you can only have your place here.
Yes.
You can only employ very limited people.
But
if we train them on skill, they will work for themselves.
Yes.
And they will make more money. So that's my point on the book.
You're talking about women emancipation, and I'm very glad to hear that Tough Africa Global, especially Tough City, you have more women employed than men. You have other women. For example, we have high rate of maternal death. We realized that not long ago, your company engaged in refurbishing the Ndemban clinic,
Yeah.
So you talk about the package for the youth. What about the women? Because already you are
there. Look,
but the other women,
yes. You cannot do everything as a private operator. You can't.
We expect Tough to do everything for us.
I cannot. Look, the problem I have.
Or most of the things for us.
No, I cannot. I am just an individual. Well, there are bigger people than me, but they don't do what I do. They're not out in the open. So, but we at times I cannot just control myself.
Yourself.
Not doing
certain things.
For example, if you look on social media this week, I posted that we signed a memorandum of understanding with a young man, ML Heart Foundation. That guy,
Heart Foundation
for young kids.
Yes, that's very important.
The talk is
yes.
They pay for all the airfare and they also pay for the hospital treatment, everything.
Yes.
Their problem was just to pay for the visa.
For the visa fee.
So I accepted anybody you have, I will pay.
Yes.
So we have an MOU with them, and every time we take about 8 young kids, 10 of them, and some have been treated successfully. So at times I intervene. I cannot do everything.
Everything, yes.
Women also issues. I want to focus on the youth mainly.
Really.
Health, when really the sky is falling down, like what happened in Nemban, we have to step in.
Yeah.
Because Nemban really, the reason why we stepped in, anybody could have died at the time. And I knew people who died during the pandemic.
Yes.
So really, we want to be focused on what you can do. You cannot do everything.
Okay.
So
and I'm a native of Brikama. I'm a resident of Brikama. I aim everything positive to come to Brikama. But there is no sign of anything from Tough in Brikama.
Oh, Tough City.
That's
City, we are just 15 kilometers away from you.
Yes.
That is a pride of Congo North. Is it Congo City?
Congo South.
Congo South.
Yes.
It's a pride of Congo South.
Yes.
So me now, according to Banjul, should have saying this. And they're saying it now. Oh, you left us in Banjul and our space. Now you are going to all the way to Congo South.
Yes.
No, I am in Congo South now. And let me tell you also, people don't tell the truth.
Yes.
When Usainu Dabo was in government.
Yes.
When the new government came
in.
I went to see him. Because he was obviously the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and I had a relationship with him.
Yes.
So I told him that, look, one of my big dreams with your new government is to build a new city.
New city. Yes.
You know what he told me?
Yes.
He said, Tough. It's a coincidence.
It's a coincidence.
Yeah.
You found that in him.
Yes. What he told me?
Yes.
He said that when we were in prison, we were talking, and the late Lamin Diba,
yes.
May God forgive him, have mercy on him. He said, we were discussing it, and we said, look, definitely Gambia is a new city.
A new city.
And he said, what? You will be surprised. We even put a name, we should have a name for it. You know what name he told me?
Yes.
He said, we should call it Narang.
Narang.
Yes.
Yes.
He said, it would be nice to call Narang.
Narang.
And I asked him what Narang was. He
Yes.
says, Narang is where people meet.
Yes.
They come together.
Yeah, Narang.
Yeah, Narang.
Ha.
He said, we should call that city Narang. So everybody will be there.
Everybody would be
And he
there.
asked me to go to...
It's like a melting pot.
Yes.
Everybody comes.
He asked me to go to Lamin Diba. And records are there. I wrote them a letter at the time about this project. And I did a project document. It didn't materialize. But just to tell you, that today, if you want to expand, you cannot build anywhere but beyond Brikama. Because the land is only available here.
Yeah.
So I am proud to be now building Tough City in Congo South. And now it's up to people who are living in Brikama to come and see how they can benefit from this. You see, that's what business opportunity is all about. Business doesn't come to you. It's like football. Football, if you went for the ball, you will not get it. You go for the ball. So now, if you go to Tough City, there are women who come and sell food there. Some come from Brikama, some come from Gunjur. It's an opportunity for them. Employment.
Yes.
Some come and get employment there. So, me, as I said, I'm a proud Gambian, and I am willing and ready to serve as long as physically I can, to anywhere, any region in this country. As long as it also makes sense.
Makes sense.
If you call me to go to Basi and build an estate, It's not feasible. But
It's
who
not
will buy
feasible.
it?
Who will buy it?
Or you say, okay, come to LRR.
Okay.
Who will buy it?
That's another thing.
But I know that here,
In Brikama.
given the way it is,
Yes.
and the way it's developing, it has a future.
Okay. Finally, our final topic will be on religion.
Yes.
We saw, religions has caused a lot of damages, a lot of confrontation worldwide. For example, between the Jews and the others and others. Now in Gambia, we have this religious problem.
Yes.
Because recently we saw other religious sect attacking the Ahmadis, that Ahmadis are not Muslim, they should leave this country. And we also see Ahmadis who wrote the letter to the government so that the government can intervene and solve this problem. What is your opinion in this as far as Gambia is concerned? The Gambia do not them.
Yeah, Gambia for them, they are queer.
They are queer.
They are queer.
I'm queer than me.
I
like that phrase.
You know, Pamaru.
Yes.
Gambia has been a secular state for a long time.
For a long time.
And that is our strength. We should not lose it. You know, for everything you do in life,
yes,
you do a SWOT analysis. You know the SWOT analysis? Your strength, your weakness, the opportunities, and the threats. The main strength of the Gambia is our peace and also our secularism. Look, Gambia is more or less 90-something% Muslims. But when you come here, you find these Tubabs in their bikini, walking around.
Yes.
Nobody will tell them anything.
And now
you have people
ourselves.
Yes, holding beer.
Yes.
You call them Muslim, they're Muslim.
Yes.
They're holding their beer.
Yes.
You are not saying them anything.
No.
You are not saying they should kick them out of the country. Lakum dinikum
waliya din.
Your dinner, you hold your dinner.
And I hold my dinner.
It's only the Almighty Allah who knows who is right and who is wrong. We are Muslims. I am a strong believer that Islam is the religion. But I have friends and family who are Christians. You know, me, I tell Pastor Forbes,
yes,
I am the only non-Christian member of his church.
Yeah. You are a member of his church.
But I am a non-Christian member. You know, me, I'm very liberal.
Yes,
because Pastor Forbes is my friend and my young brother. In November, he does programs.
Yes.
And when he's sending to raise donations, he comes to me. I give him money.
Good.
I don't have any problem with that.
Yes, that's right.
We have a relationship. And that I was born and I saw that in Banjul long time ago, before all these people came. You know, so therefore, I want to appeal that let us apply tolerance.
Yes.
Should be tolerant. If Pamodu decides that he will only do this, let him do his way, as long as he's not breaking the law. I am not taking side for any religion. But this country is a country that allows everybody to practice his religion. If you decide that when you pray in Islam, you're going to be led by women, that's between you and God. It's between you and Allah.
Yes.
Allah will judge you when you die. But nobody should judge you here.
Okay.
I think as a country, because there are implications that some people will not know. All they see is the religious side. But Gambia is a signatory to a lot of treaties that allow for things like this. You know, we are enjoying certain things because we signed that treaty, and generally there is tolerance. Okay. So therefore, in general, I think we should be more tolerant on a lot of things that we do. If you are, if you belong to a certain religion, within your congregation and people you can influence them to stay in your own bit. If somebody else believes in something else, and let him do his own bit, and there we live in harmony. That's what we know. That is the foundation of this country. That is the foundation. If they destroy it, it's not good for this country.
It's not good for this country.
Yes, I will just generalize like that. That let us be tolerant. Let everybody, if somebody is practicing a certain way, and you don't want to practice, don't go there.
Yes.
Look, you know why Dubai is doing so well?
Yeah.
Dubai is tolerant in the Gulf estate, in the Gulf region. Dubai, if you go there into the hotels, they sell alcohol.
They sell alcohol.
And it's an Arabic country.
Unlike other Arabic countries.
Yes. But some of them are trying to emulate them now. You know, Saudi Arabia. They don't tolerate alcohol.
Yes.
But they are going into tourism.
Exactly.
They are now promoting tourism. This generation are different. They say, no.
I think
we need to.
Gambia, some religious leaders, because of their misconception that Gambia because of the majority Gambians are Muslims. And Jammeh, one time transformed the Gambia into an Islamic state. They still believe that the same trend is continuing.
Look, I'm not personalizing that.
Yes.
Gambia is not an Islamic state.
Not an Islamic
it
state.
Cannot be Islamic state.
It's a secular state.
I learned about Maldives. You know Maldives?
Yes.
It's 100%
Muslims.
And it's in their constitution. You cannot practice any religion but Islam. But they still have their things that they do.
They do.
This world, it's only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have been taught by the Quran who knows who is going to hell and who is going to paradise. None of us know.
Okay.
So let us respect people on what they want to do.
Okay.
It's their choice. If it's their choice to do certain things, if Pamodu Bojang wants to do something, as long as it doesn't break the law, it's not my business. If he breaks the law, I'll take you to the law to deal with you. So we should really encourage tolerance in a lot of ways, not only in the religion, but let us be tolerant.
Okay.
Let us be tolerant. If we are tolerant, honestly, we all win together.
Okay. My final question will come back to real estate. That will be the final one.
Final.
And Mr. Njie, people say that Tough City is not being affordable.
Yes.
By Gambians. Yeah. If you look at the salaries, if you look at our income, what plan do you have for retired civil servants or people in active public service or poor people to be able to purchase a house from that Tough City? Not only the rich people will go there, but it will be like a kind of mix, poor and the rich. Yes.
You know, at the international level, because me, I am a player at the international level.
Yes.
And I was in a conference and we tried to define affordability.
Affordability.
Because we are in the affordable housing sector. What is affordability?
What is affordability?
It is what you can afford. Some people will say, Pamodu Bojang. He will not. Will you interview anybody?
No.
Huh?
No, I'm not.
You want to interview the Tapha? Because it will give you more following. Look, let us be frank now. There's demand and supply.
Yes.
But that doesn't alter the fact that we have certain responsibilities.
Yes.
Because today, Pamodu Bojang,
yes,
you have to pay salaries.
Yes.
You have to buy equipment. You have to buy generator. So you are going to target those that will bring that money. Otherwise, you will not operate.
No, otherwise the door will be closed.
It will be closed.
Yes.
But when you go out and you find somebody in need, you will do that. Sadaqah. That is, you're a Muslim.
Yes.
You will give sadaqah to somebody. Or you will help in some way. Or you can only help if you are standing.
If you are standing.
You cannot help if you are like that.
Yes.
So now, on housing, it is our wish that we address housing for the majority of Gambians. You cannot house everybody. You cannot.
Right.
There's nothing in this world that you can do for everybody. But you try to maximize on people that you can help. So for us as a leading or the leading real estate company, and also being Gambians, it is my wish that I provide housing so that most people can afford it. And I have made moves.
Yes.
Social Security, I approach them.
Okay.
That look, let us partner. Because people are paying their pension to Social Security.
Social Security.
Like if you're working and you're doing your salaries, you pay there. It's mandatory.
Yes, mandatory to the
and they have money there.
Exactly.
Let us partner. And they have a division which is housing. And they have land. And Social Security don't buy land. They have been giving land free. So why don't we partner? We're from the private sector, you're from the public sector, so that we can make housing more affordable to all.
Exactly.
It is possible. It is possible. But the thing is, Tough City is for a certain bracket.
It's for the
because we buy the land. And Pamodu, these days, we're not making the money.
It's not easy.
The landowners are making the money. If you know the monies that they are paying for this land, you will not believe it.
People might say that
they're making money.
Wanted their land.
No, they will not tell you. I'm telling you, if you know the amount of money they're selling this land for, land is no longer cheap.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
And you're still buying land.
But look, it's business. You think your cameras are cheap?
No, they're not.
You're buying them because you have to be in business.
That's right.
So really, we, I think, collectively, again, back to government. Government should look at ways of making housing affordable. Now, the way you do it, if you want to partner with Tapha, and I'm willing to partner with them, they'll say, okay, look, we are going to Farato or Faraba or somewhere. Because now land around here is expensive.
It's expensive, yes.
Government will take this parcel of land. Okay, Tapha, you come, take the land, but don't charge anything for the land.
For the land.
Okay, we'll also give you concession, a certain concession. So you bring the price down. And then I will engage also the banks. Because the banks, any land, you've lived in England.
Yes.
You have to give a mortgage.
You have to give a mortgage, yes.
So therefore, then if Pamodu Bojang is a civil servant and his salary is earning X,
yes,
there's a certain amount, 30% of your salary can go into a mortgage.
Into my mortgage.
So you pay a deposit and then over 20 years or so, you pay for it. In Brakote, government did it before. In Kanifing, they did it before. So I think we should encourage really government to engage the private sector to find a way of making housing more affordable and accessible. But Tapha Njie alone or any other developer can never bring the price of house down. Because everything you buy is expensive.
So thinking that the price will come down is just a fallacy.
Never! Look, let's face it.
Yes.
Petrol.
Yes, it's going up.
By the day.
By the day.
Cement.
Yes.
It's going up.
By the day.
Labor is going up. Rice is going up. Everything is going up. How can we now bring house down? It's not possible now.
It's not possible, yes.
Let's not fool ourselves. But if you want to do these things, again, in, for example, our living, I will come to that. Maybe we should quickly move away from housing.
Yes.
Imagine now, which I am very interested. You know what for the future, my interest is?
What's
agriculture.
Agriculture.
It's the future of this country.
That's right.
Agriculture is the future of this country.
Mechanized agriculture.
Not even mechanized.
But agriculture.
Agriculture is the future. Why should we at times import salads and tomatoes from Senegal? And we have more water here.
More water here and land.
You know, where I am looking at, and let people listen to this. You know now the hottest thing in terms of agriculture?
Yeah.
Avocado.
Avocado.
Pear. It's called the green gold. It has price.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. And West Africa, Western Division
and
here.
I'm not seeing many people in the Gambia.
You see?
Yes.
As a government, we should work on a policy and work with experts to see how we grow the best of avocado to export it.
Wow.
Because look, peanuts, the price is going down.
The price is going down.
And once you grow today, like even in your backyard here, if you grow 4 or 5 trees of avocado, you can make about 200 of them every year.
Every year.
You know, and if you sell that, it's a good price. So if you maybe the community, in communal agriculture, whatever, they can do things like this. There are certain now produces, certain crops and vegetables and so on that has value. So the Ministry of Agriculture under the government should work on things like that. Pamodu, our juru.
Juru, yes. Our, grape juice.
Man, not from grape juice. Can you imagine? I was telling somebody that these days, if you look at Turkish Airlines, they're flying 3 flights a week. I am sure somewhere, as an entrepreneur, you can have, some guys maybe from Turkey or whatever, that they pack this jur. Because jur, it quickly gets too ripe. But within 3 days, you can have it in a supermarket in Turkey. Because it's 7 hours flight.
But I saw juru in England, in England, in
supermarkets. But look at juru when it's ripe here. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Brikama is the factory.
The juru will kill me. Yeah, I love the juru. I love juru. I eat it 3 times a day. I love juru. Before I go to bed, I must eat juru. But the period is too short. So really, I think the future of this country is agriculture. And what we should do, again, idealistic. For me, I would have looked at every region. In Basse area, and this is my research, you know what is the best thing that you can grow there? We make money? Dates. Tandarma. Yes, tandarma. Yes. That's the best one, and you can have growth.
Can you grow dates in Basse?
Yes. In Upper River, because of the weather, because it's humid. And at times you can do these dwarf ones, and they produce a lot. And the price is very expensive.
And we always bought, these, dates from other countries.
No, even exporting it. People eat dates. And now dates, you have big dates. So government, if I were in their position, I would look at the Upper River area and look at 3, 4 different crops and make sure you promote it. Then get the young men to walk around it, and that will develop them. Then you come now to the middle belt of the country, like the Makati area and so on. Rice production. So we, Jahali Pachar, Sapo and others. We should look at what we think we can do. We do that one. Around the lower river division, we look at what will grow there, maybe cashew or whatever. Then you come to Western division, because of the weather, you grow something there. the future of the Gambia is in agriculture.
It's in agriculture, and this is what you want to venture in next.
Oh no, even Tough City. Tough City is around agriculture.
I can see the environmental nature of Tough City.
We're growing strawberries.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Karamba Ture. He's sending me. Maybe he will hear me. He's sending some. There's some seedlings here from Florida.
Okay.
We are going to start growing it.
Okay.
Because strawberry is expensive. Mm-hmm. So now we are currently doing experiment on the things we grow there. But when Tough City is ready, you're going to have 30,000 people living there.
Oh yeah.
If we have a poultry there, even half, if they eat 1 egg a day, how many eggs is it every day?
30,000.
15,000.
15,000 egg, half. Yes.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
If we rear sheep,
yes,
and people eat mutton every day from there, is that not business?
That's business.
If we have cows there,
yes,
and ones that with a lot of milk, people drink the milk,
yes,
and you can have small factories to make butter make cheese. And that's the future of this country.
Wonderful.
So we should again appeal to government. We cannot do anything without the government.
Without the government, yes.
We need to appeal to them to listen to ideas like this. Cottage industries.
Okay.
The big investors will never come here. Aliko Dangote will not come to Gambia. It's too big.
For Gambia.
Yes. We should look at people who has got $100,000, $200,000. You can get a land, build a mini factory for $50,000.
For 50,000.
And then when they come, they'll come to me, they'll buy a house. There are people outside who are coming to the country now for things like that. And then we'll train Gambians. My thinking is that instead of building houses for somebody like you to come and give a mortgage, now we're giving mortgages together with Trust Bank. You pay 10%, and they give you a mortgage for 10 years. But how about if we give you a mortgage for a small factory?
For a small factory.
And the factory is costing about $2.something million, $3 million. So, and they ask you to bring 10% deposit. You will go and even sell your house and pay the deposit. You have the factory, that factory will employ at least 10 people.
10 people.
Now that factory will pay itself in 5 years. So you start packaging and selling, that's where the country should go to.
Packaging is our main
problem. Yes. And we can do it. And then you can go, there are certain organizations, multilateral organizations that can help you with experts.
Because now you see all these mono and kere and couscous coming from Senegal.
We can do it here.
We can do it
there are some guys who are doing it. You know me. I use shea butter. Dungaram.
Yes. Shea butter, bamboo turo.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I use for my skin because I have a very sensitive skin. So there's a lady,
So you use bamboo turo?
Oh yes.
Not cocoa butter?
No way. Made here.
But bamboo turo is the people see as very local.
Shea butter?
Shea butter.
No, excellent. And now what I do is when I travel, I take some with me and I give it out as gifts. And people couldn't believe it. When they use it, afterwards they call me, Tough, please. That your shea butter you gave me, can you bring me some when you're coming?
Maybe I'll come up with a bamboo turo business.
Yes, a lot of girls are doing it.
Yeah?
Yes, and nicely done, nicely packaged.
Nicely packaged.
These are the things that we should help the young people to do.
Yes.
So instead of training them to have a degree
in this political science.
I'm not naming the name. Some will tell me, what do you have with political science? But the thing is, we need to go into the productive sector.
Productive sector, yes.
Yeah, that's my wish and my thinking.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Tapha Njie. Today, definitely, you break the eggs.
Yes.
We've said a lot here, and I'm afraid we come to the conclusion of this interview. It's supposed to be 1 hour, but we beyond an hour.
1 hour, okay.
So finally, what last word do you have for people of Brikama, West Coast, and the Gambia in general?
Brikama.
Yes.
First, you know about Mandinka business.
Mandinka, yes, Mandinka.
Let me give you my problem. Me, languages, I'm poor in languages.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm very poor. I should have been able to speak Mandinka and Fula.
Yes, somebody might say that.
I'm very poor.
Somebody might say that Tapha Njie wuluta banjone.
Hade
biya Mandinka.
Bari ngamoy de. Bari pour to speak is a problem. Pour kafo. What do you problem with it?
What do problem with it?
Bari pour construct me. That's a problem.
That's a problem.
Yeah, so now my first job was with Belfabeti, and I was posted in Kudang.
Oh.
But I think the problem was in Kudang, we all the Bajul boys were living in one area. We didn't really interact that much.
Yes, okay.
But apart from that, some even they spoke. But me, languages, I'm terrible in language. It's very difficult for me. I numbers. Money, where the money is. Yes. So what the languages and, memorizing is a problem.
Okay.
So maybe to solve the problem, what you do for me? Get me a Mandinka wife. But don't tell my wife. Don't tell. It's a secret. I'm telling you. It's a secret. Don't tell my wife. No. I'm telling you. No. If she knows, it's you. Okay. Yeah, you are the one. I'm keeping a secret with you. If you get me a manica wife. But let me tell you, I want a condition for the wife.
What's the condition?
I don't want a fair color one.
Okay.
I don't want a dark one too.
Okay.
I don't want a short one.
Okay.
I don't want a tall one. Yeah. I don't want a fat one. I don't want a slim one.
You're talking about perfect one.
It's up to you to do it. You ask my brother. You get me one, and that one should only speak Mandinka. Only.
No, I'll find you one.
Yes. Then I will learn it.
No problem.
Yes.
I'll find you one.
So that's on a short note. But really, I think language is just a means of communication.
Yes, exactly.
We should all be proud of who we are. You should be proud to be a Mandinka. I should be proud to be a Wolof.
Yes.
But that shouldn't be a deterrent for us to be brothers and sisters.
Exactly.
Again, let me tell you, my sister, my blood sister, was married here in Brikama.
Oh, yeah?
Kortra Kunda, you know Kortra?
I know Kortra.
Modu Kortra,
I know him.
Modu Kortra was my sister's husband, Ngajo.
Oh.
And Ngajo was young. Ngajo has 3 kids with him.
Yes.
Maudo, Usainu, Oje, and Adama. They used to live here.
Oh.
Now, my nephews, those my nephew and my niece, what are they?
They are Mandinka Barinjon.
Pataparele. I mix. Pataparele. They're not Mandinka, they are
mixed race.
Your brother.
Yes.
What are they?
They are Mandinka.
Pataparele. So really, Babamudu, I am proud to be Gambian. I am proud to have brothers, who share the same values with me,
exactly,
regardless of where you come from. It is normal, and this thing about tribalism and politics. It has been here for a long time.
For a long time, yeah.
But the thing is, it was never as visible as it is now.
Yes, that's right.
The history. You talk about Pasanjali.
Pasanjali, yeah.
Those are the guys who broke it. I don't know the history of politics.
Yes.
At first, even the protectorate never used to vote. Do you know that?
Yes.
It was only those in the urban area.
Those in the urban area.
They were voting.
Yes.
First, it was controlled by the Akus.
Yes.
Then came the Wolofs.
Yes.
So the people, the Mandinkas from the protectorate said,
yes,
why should we be the majority?
Yes.
And these people are ruling.
Yes.
So Pasanjali and others, and Fabara Wasaturi and others, organized themselves, say, look, we the Mandinkas have to have a stand also.
Yes.
And that's how the PPP was born. The PPP was called People's Protectorate Party. So those of us from the protectorate, we also need to be involved.
Yes.
Because we are the majority. So after they came in, they thought, oh, no, we shouldn't be seen as discriminating also those in the urban area.
Yes.
We should be part of it.
Yes.
So they now change it to People's Progressive Party. So really, politicians always play around with tribe.
Around with tribe, yes.
It's politicians.
Yes. That's true.
In Africa, if you ask me, if you want to win in politics, there are 3 things that politicians will always play. Religion.
Yes.
That we come from the same religion, you should vote for me.
Vote for me.
Tribe.
We come from the same tribe.
You should vote for me.
Yes.
The next one is money.
Money.
If you don't have these things right, forget it. Because remember I said this in my interview one time.
Yes.
That I cannot run into politics.
Yes,
I don't speak Mandinka.
I remember that in 2009.
Yes. Can you imagine if I come for a rally in Brikama and I stand in the podium
and I speak
Wolof? How can you speak? Like the majority of people that you are speaking, you cannot even communicate to them. That's a reality.
That's a reality.
Me, I don't hide the reality there.
Yes.
Why do you think that Karim Wada found it difficult in Senegal?
In Senegal.
Because he doesn't speak Wolof.
He doesn't speak Wolof.
It's a reality.
Yes.
Any people that you want to rule, you must speak their language. They need to, because you express yourself better.
Better, yes.
And that I thank God for that. Because me, politics is not my thing. I don't like politics. Because in politics, what they say is that there is no permanent friend or permanent enemy.
Enemies.
There is permanent interest.
Yes.
Me, I don't have enemies, but I have permanent friends.
Yes.
If Pamodu is my friend,
is your friend.
Until the day we go to the grave. Politicians are not like that.
No.
So me, that's why I cannot be a politician.
The reasons why we see them, last year they were friends.
Yes.
This year they are enemies, and then the following year they will become friends again.
That's why the followers should be careful.
Yeah, that's right.
All those now, some in NPP, some in PDP, PPP, let them be careful.
Okay.
One day when they get together, you will be ashamed.
You'll be ashamed.
So let us see again in a final word, Pamodu. You asked for the final word. I mean, I want to thank you. I follow you a lot.
Welcome.
I listen to Mengbe Kering, what I can understand from time to time. So I want to encourage you that you have a role to play. You have a role to play as a Gambian, and whatever you can do to positively influence the minds of Gambians, you should do it.
Indeed.
Forget about what they tell you. Tomorrow they will tell you that you are a Mandinka.
Yes.
Tomorrow they will tell you you are Wolof. Today you are from Brikama.
Yes.
Forget about that. Haters will always exist. I told Muhammad. Remember Muhammad, I saw the thing is very heated now. I said it when I heard it. We are now 65.
Yes.
When I heard and what he did, I said, this boy has a problem. He has a problem. Because the thing is, Muhammad is like, you are all my boys.
Yes, I know.
I talk to them. He will tell jokes about me.
Yes,
it's not a problem.
Yes.
But the thing is, we have to learn.
We have to learn.
Here, we believe in respecting the elders.
Exactly. That's very important.
No matter what.
It's key.
Whether he's not in the same religion or he's not in the same party. You should be careful for martabo. Yeah, martabo. Martaba is like martaba.
Okay,
martaba. No, not martabo. Martaba is somebody's. How do you explain martabo? Martaba, like key martabam. Like for example, you go and curse somebody and you go out and then his martaba hits you and you have an accident.
Yes.
Some people.
Okay.
They have that.
Nyamo, ala nyamo.
Yes. And that happens mostly.
Like I insulted you.
Yes.
But you leave me with
God. With God.
And then I went outside and then happened.
That's the martaba. We call it martaba. In Arabic, it's martaba.
Okay, good.
Somebody's martaba.
Yes.
You find Pamodu here and doing his work, getting up 5 o'clock in the morning, paying people salary, doing everything right. You go out in the market and say, hey, Pamodu.
Yes.
Nying, nyamo sabadrong. You say bad things about him.
Yes.
His martaba can pay you back.
Exactly.
So, whatever we are doing, politics is politics. We have to take sides.
Yes.
All of us cannot belong to one party.
If
when I come to vote, I will vote for one person.
Okay.
And I vote.
Yes.
That's no problem. But let us also play the game by the rule.
By the rules.
Let us respect our elders. Let us stop the insult. Let us come up with issues, agendas. Let us forget about all these t-shirts we wear. What is proper is Gambian. Today, if you go to the petrol station,
they will not see me as you.
They will not sell you one price for UDP and then one price for NDP.
No.
We buy the same.
The same.
If you go to the market,
The same.
we buy the same.
Yes.
Everything we do the same. So therefore, we are all the same. When we have our burials, we all go there as the same.
The same.
When we have our celebrations, we all celebrate. So yes, let us belong to different parties. It is normal, but please, let us put the Gambia first. That's my point.
Thank you very much, Uncle Tapha, and it's been a pleasure having you on Home Digital FM and Mengbe Kering TV. And I'm sure we will have you again for another episode of this interview, the continuation.
Next time I'm going to be going to Mandinka.
You're going to be in Mandinka. By the time I will find a wife for you.
Yes, I told you, that's your project. You get me a one, huh? But don't tell my wife that. I tell you, please, I'm scared of my wife. Please don't tell her.
No, I won't.
So if it leaks to her, I know you told her.
But where are you going to take her?
We'll find a place. We'll find a place for her. But please don't tell her. It's a secret. Only between me and you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Viewers and listeners, we come to the end of this special edition. This interview is between me and Mustafa Njie. Tapha is the CEO of Tapha Africa Global and the founder. So we give you rendezvous another time, and thank you very much. Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Thank you very much, and God bless.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bari on wala mu kachati mi alon ko pamudu bojanning Tapha Njie soto silam felenga lano yele alsinano lano alsik mandro ke ndela jang number felenga ke screen wala mimu 0044 777 1676759 alfan sal tafo radio la fanala malon fo ibinal dron pour kal connect milbe Gambia bari burun felenga mo so de sainte salam alaikum Musa.
Walaikum salam, Mr. Konate. Inumbara. Mbe mol control na viewers will be
Jola.
Malumbe kanjumara fola for angalolo for manding kolom for
whatever is easier for you.
Okay. Because for the interest of Tapha, you know.
Okay.
Today I have never watched Tapha closely like this.
Okay.
But I admired him today very, very much.
Thank you.
I just want to appeal to Tapha. Because he is into housing business.
Yeah.
And there is the average Gambians, many Gambians don't even own a land, an empty land. So, and I know by watching Tapha, I know that he is somebody who has sympathy for the poor people. He always reflects on the poor people, the poor masses. Okay, the housing prices in the Gambia, we know average Gambians cannot afford it.
Yeah.
So many people are working in the Gambia. They work until their retirement age. They would not even own a plot of land. And we have to reflect on these people. Tapha has been in everywhere in Africa. We are proud of him as a Gambian. And then today, by listening to Tapha, his conversation with Pamodu Boja, definitely I respect this man. Why I respect him, I can see the feelings in Tapha that he has feelings for the people that he is seeing them behind. He wants to elevate people. He is not a selfish person.
Thank you.
I might not know him very much, but the way I watch him today, I'm just appealing to him so that he makes his houses affordable to the poor Gambian people.
Okay.
Because there are many Gambians who work until their retirement age. They don't even own a plot of land. And this is really very difficult. So we are seeing now the foreigners, for example. We don't hate foreigners. We are not making xenophobic. We are not haters of the foreigners. We welcome the foreigners in our country. But what about if the Gambians themselves cannot own a land? We are seeing what is happening in South Africa.
Yeah.
We are seeing what has happened in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
We don't want things to happen in Gambia. And Tapha are the people who can rescue us.
Okay.
And then he said one thing. I think the government should listen to Tapha very much. Because saying that this agriculture, it is the future of our country.
Yes.
And then there are certain things he said.
Great ideas
avocado,
there. Great ideas.
Avocado is marketable everywhere in the world, globally.
Yeah.
So Tapha need to help the agri sector.
Yeah.
But the problem here is that we have a government that is trying to kill the agriculture in our country.
Yeah.
Let's imagine the prices of the fertilizer just recently. From 2005, from 700 to 2,500. Now, because of the pressure of the masses, they said 2,000. So they still have to bring this thing down. So we need Tapha to rescue our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's Musa Sidi. Okay, let me take this call. Assalamu alaikum, Mr.
Alaikum salam.
Mr. Sanya. How are you?
Fine. Lamin atondile B-Pi history election in the Moli. Karun Conte Nanaman Tapha follow life. William followed it and Manlano because of I was so excited. I was so happy and I feel so blessed. Tapha Bundakilinema outside of housing Menketala farming.
Sanonya.
Ala mari alama ala shilo ela nyatlingala
minallahi
because follow ndola Gambia kabu atoli ya jara fae naki koinala
afolo ndolia nyani
la weta fae naki koina abemu gise wallet tafski do ko keno to nyaaw ninga nata tintola LR alma kotondo tubanyo ulote banna woto fana kana fo Tapha ay Gambia be ay te ba dan na won ningal ning ilafta Gambia ngadaha ngabo mano odala na ngabo atondile fariyo odala na na senoke senobe fakan Gambia de anu hanibi mansakunda kabrabo ta sa dawdala taimola me lonko aka senelal damal bele mako e banko kan imol me individual koji be kabrin sada wala time o tambita abe buruka kan
okay
Gambia nyatili sen wala baraka
thank you okay I can take a few more calls. Njie. Okay. Assalamu alaikum, Bading. Hello. Walaikum salam. Jumalong. Itu di mana? Lamin Juma.
Mengbe Kering na call phone program in live.
Yeah. Go ahead. You are live. Go ahead. Iko itu di mana kau
Lamin.
Ikan lama mina tara da mande. So that there's a lot of interference.
Okay, network okay. Yeah. So ngam understand kasan dia ta base.
Hansai feedback kana jël rek e kam e bella moy kam mina tara da mande.
Okay. So ngam mo Tapha la ko mo ñëw fu ma ta bakele.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I believe right now, people like him, government need to listen to them closely, and then because these people have an agenda and then they have a plan for the country. And then at the moment, these are very important. Any region leader that Gambia for that is something that we can grow there, and then that can play a big role in the development of this country.
Yeah.
So let us put our differences aside and then focus on the future of the country and in the interest of the country,
very important,
not the individual.
Very important.
So we are the future of this country, and then we have a role to play. So you can make it here. There are a lot of opportunities in this country, but it takes a very wise one to see it.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, so problem will be let us try to focus and then see them and then the problem on yourself that can help us. So I believe these are good ideas, and then the government need to listen to these programs carefully and then take these ideas and then work according to them.
Thank you very much. Okay, mbe call fulatala wala call kilintala dengan program ñu wrap up ba ngay ñen dota something. Okay, gonna call. Assalamu alaikum, Kadim Rasul.
Mr. Konaden kai nimbara su don ka so ko da don wanda mbapa konton ka program diata no.
Okay, baraka.
Pana lafta ka domon din na fa jera musala comment ni beti ata baake. Mr. Konaden yalong ning dunia kata nyame hada madun mun nyante haklo la baake banko ko don. Nyimbanko dum mbebo murla nyimba ale mbede da nyimbanko la mbebo murla nyimbanko la ko
wala to nyaati
nyimba bi ni Gambie almale so president kendola na broda na ba nyama bi keno 30 by 30 akata dawrande Gambie kono 30 by 30 na broda manyanna katambe $200,000 banku buko banko bi Africa mol Gambie mol bob Gambie la fol mol ka banku 500 wafi mol ma dala so million ta
Allahu akbar
so yaji nyilu ni na ba nyama na ranun ko alende mama sekendola banko manyanna tambila na siata manyanna tambila $250,000 la akeda kombo dawrande because dunia ko do be kere dunia amanjara la bar yala non kumata jam fon ya jibe lamin konati nanta reserve la nul sot la banko kan pour in case agriculture banku fana muka develop no without agriculture meto for la radio tole na kuma la bombe bula la da wala nyinti ko ma sekunda nyantale yalon banko yalon gambe dala so kata nyame na meche kun kam mi fali asekelo mina se fala yusla because that was dala so atata sai kom kaitu jamba ken sound adun ma stop mun ko do ta da fa fiya da fa kata kaitu jamba ken sound economy nyum economy minimum doita karam akana mina wulu akana wala wulu $5 sotina kala fenti adun man be nyanta miro sotla naje ko gambe la dala so be nyaaw mi tamu sawda da karaba jawara na tra dala so na tra na makedoni na fongol data la ibaje kodo sa value comme babu du jambe nyame
baraka last caller
Mr. Konare after a quick franco summary in Mandinka ning
okay
I say kadu don kadu wato be damenga be so fan kan se lafta ka quick franco le kadu ka summarize men kada kata nyinti domanding ka fanadul jibe ni ajibe kata nyin kada fendi mbalon ko akumada bake kata nyin na kunya fololla ka diamo sujida kula mbalon ko wala kada sifaram fanso la fanad bara kada fendi mbalon ko biring boss waya nyin kala surtout nina rajibe akoni na fanala banko kan ay men jabi Mustafa Njie dama ka kuma ni tafla wala nyindi ko sifaram fanso fenne mbalon ko amanka kudi men sabata bar memudro molla kunna nafa wala ka kendi ikana molu kan kayta nila ko mbe sikilin ne insetara ku karnin ku karro aytande ko wonde kudi melan ko asabada bar molla kunna nafa wala be banko kam anyinin karfanin ketala kula melan ko wala be sujurin kena ko wala tembo men na banko la vice president ay dendaro ken minister la police simfa dota men be mararin kenol ko la membe sujurin bantalan ko la molla men alon ko ka keno safar banko kam taf yaitande ko nyemmu fenne melon ko nimbe jibe kala nyin ko la nyanda kono fan la bake nga fanna jamal jibe kadum gambia fananda be bankulel ko men alon ko signerke banku nim banku tema kamben kawnula men be ko ecowas treaty anin kamben ko don akon yaji be ate safarol sotol banku karon kam men be ko Rwanda anin banku ko down ay tandi dum fanan ko niya jibe akon yajibe gambia ka kodi jamala sodo men ka bonan bantala gambian kolmi bantala men kana banko kan kodo abe kum okay kodo abe kumala bake kaje fanan ko ning ayatara kolbe lar wo nyama ni silado fanan se ka fendi malon ko se jibire kala bake ya kono fanandi ning lord lalbe kala o kolula hankabe taf nada ka biriye nyinin kar kala politiko fanala atebe min toleto kadun dol ka tumirol ko kabe political party kada wala be din krakal ay meitane wala nyinde ko political party nyadon ka jamal be banko kan kubani temale kadun dolmu atere koto leti wala ba hankabe wala beje ako atemu multimelan ko amantara political party to andun ananam political party fana defense banko kan ako kabirin 1997 nan adanta pour ateye mansakunda project ko soto melan ko kado ku soto melan ko mansakunda talam ko katun atinana bukata mola office to kado ku nyini je ya nyinin ka kula melan ko wala be sujirin taf la kundala melan ko wala kada EU summit dinkra nyinde ko kennudo melan ko ika kumandi ko kennudo wala kada moti melan ko wala tata nun akan melan ko wala nada kannun kay dandala dum fanan ko jemu dinkira da melan ko former president men kada ya jammete pare na pour ka wodinkira ka ajego ka deda pour ka je ko melan ko wala mu multimen mina be wonina isidiano nyamen ko birin inada kan eniwo hamen ko nyinna kana raje ko nyimmu lonkan ku kendel di kaje ko kaw projectiva ka ka fendi melan ko ka tamandi banko kan taf yaitandi ko niya ajibe ako ni ajibe o projet ko mu fende me alon ko ako kodo men fon ya alon ko wala nyanda dunna o projet ko kunda o tembola fende me alon ko o fon montarano nyulubulu me alon ko wala jammenala multi o tembola wona reke fende membida kanandam membida kananda dalas dola kodo million kemelulu wala million lulu bil kemelulu ko membe no bulu yemen kodo nyi men sodo no tembola ya bonde gampedolam obida kanyana dola wili na wili kemenani ako kodo to men troje atere da modi melon ko ayada pense kaje ko kaw projet ko nyinka fendi melon ko ka notindi kodo kumo jamal siada wodin kirani do bari ka man kadin kira ka ko fende melon ko aya soto nin mansa kunda wala tapala yala ninin kar katala Rwanda nyinna Kenya la dambe ko banku jamal ke suman jela anata be do ko ke kan jeto fanan ko niyaje Rwanda fudata nyin dinkira nyin ako nyaton ka kendo me nyaton ka kendo ko le Rwanda ke mo findu ko banko sinare mbati an nyato jamal bida kan o banko kam ko de nin ayatara wonon sifal so do bankol men kan han Gambia ko nyarata sifal so no banko kan ko niyaje politiko kada fendi melon ko atebuka da kaje anim fana anim politician buke e buldu nyobulu surtout ni nara nyon do kolla anim kuko no ko tabalanin janko o mun fendi melon ko atakabor wala wato bela kadon ko annamal lafika kuke melon ko sinin sama to se kuya jeton aytandi ko yaya jamme bin yajinin kala ako mole melon ko tonya ay kada ko dul sudon nim banko kan ni nara loro la fanala ako niyaje bi ateba bol nang abrada men do kana jang akobe sujulu loro la men keda odin kiral nyindo akobari jammela wato fanande ngatan jama balu wolle sudura sudu ibn adamala nyantolu kenyalu banko kam taf yaytande taf manda woto anaraka nyatilin kumala sudiya kamal na karambunu kenyal to aytande ko Gambia banko kan niyaji be mol kadjile fo university e bukana do kusoro kado munem mecho kaka fendi melon ko abuka karamunto kabe kumala bake kaje ko na karamun kundal to mejo sfanse ke fendi melon ko sa semmentu ya bake kaje ko kadunna karawon kono kaje ko nimmol jida karamudo hanin ayatara masa kunda man do kodino la bari fonse keno molti melon ko ese do kodino ifanda nyamen tafana yatande ko akeda mudi melon ko ay ngata on soto nunne former president na watola tembo menna fo annake no moti me lonko wo impasse watolo kono fo akeda mudi melon ko borta ka jinun katani baje jawna ka kununta kada barala ka banko nyin kabula ako wolbe keda fendi melon ko isronda banko kam jantole keda modi melon ko fanan diamuta birin yanyinin ka ada dino ko fanda banko kan ka kudunyo ako nyim banko tarika ba membe nyim banko la wala mun kan na dino ka kudunyo ako mu kudu melon ko ameda nyim banko kam taf ya tande ko nyim banko de kabe kuma bala kaje ko banko la sembo wala ala bambon be damen ala nyomo be damen to ala karon tanku dame ya muta bambandinke bolo ko nga kudunyo dino to nyamen ko mu kudu melon ko nyanta ka o ke fendi melon ko kalwa ko fi kaje ko wato bila aytantem ay yitande fanan ko sinin sama atede nin ayata nata kubala wala mu ka dadum senoto aw kadum senom fende melon ko bankol me fanno e ka wala ka fende melon ko e ka tamala ko dem o be kala fende melon ko nin ayata rafan aya silo sodo ko fengo do melon ko e ka man avogado o kala fende melon ko akabe duna wo kola bake o mu pia sivado de ka o ka fende melon ko ka asene nyinin kar fanan kedala kaytandala ko fewnu da wala ni dara banko kanjibe kenolu da wala kordal alkamelu ida akere fini melan ko jamalia mira ko ita e walla ila manan kunto sinolema ako dem nyimu fende melan ko kenolu fanan dabe nyame akasembo warda bake ani ka foni men depensa kunto ako barde masa kunda e se sila dino lo kama ko ka kenolu di kaje ko ni yo sifalu ke idunda kula itolo fanan se fanna do buntanole kaje ko ka kenolu dalu anin kordal dal jindi banko kam bosba nyinamu puruka kuma studiandi dron
okay fadara baraka bake contente bake betendula be jayla and tonya I'm really proud of you do ko sanyata do ko ning alhamdulillah rabbil alamin you are a pride to this media and to be quite honest mba fole ko continue ila nyindo ko la because mune binakela ninata ka kibaro bondi angale kangala kanat na mandiga kangala ma foko mobe Gambia bi miye mimbulo be kande bari mfana mbulo mba nsam folo nyindo ko do ko nyim mfana tonya ndomilam bindo kele mbirolti adum be fe bi wato beto adum baytindele ko Mengbe Kering management is so happy with your work and keep it up ñu senata bakele ya be fu nyame nde fente la la ñu kom ko ya bele fo abaraka bagi sike ba sabal felanata laynoto ngo aussi ken last kolate den ngamuru nga programme ñu kumfa sike ba sabal bismillah
yo lamin konate nge kontong nga pa modu bojang kontong nga la jeso kontong memu Tapha ti Mustafa Njie ke kende ba andu ngete kontong aning adama fadera me labanta diamola ten yalon banku ala kali so fennella men yalon ko e kafintile doron mo bukalo e nata nyame
ram to nyat
Tapha Njie tonya mo kendolem ni ata diamol la menkata nu brufut issue with Tapha Njie mo jama bije mbeke kela wo sedo ti jambi nin ala tema anin na kaburo nchanga korda sang burfut waranga korda soto burfut 1990 wato alikalo membe je wolen sano ti khalifa sano wato kabilo le ka korda di wallahi billahi ni lafta korda le kata alikalo le baraka kabilo mol le komandina 1990 isi charge koybe men jola yajo bar ni bita sumandirola ay mol le soto sate kono kabila o kabila mo ka boje intela korda sumanta nyamen ka wolof jolole be bulu jolo jango bar birim bita katanna korda sumanni ala anin kilate ma 1990 alkalo fakman tragede awulta lota ko e ko nal tata silo la nyin karado nyim burfut silo la nyin karado nyim silo men ka bo burfut kata finti mano kam men ye sate ba fara ako silo la nyin karado alkana taje ali korda suman man sakunda ko wato PPP government nebe keren ako man sakunda ko kana korda di molaje resafolam wallahi ninna kabro tema andu wato e ka korda suman nyame wala nyinti ko e kambula wala noma wala kafa e bukata yafo entanga janne jele wala kata ya allocate ko jannem suman drobe janneto ita ibabola janneto ni kata birimbita silo kan mfawo ke balje ko alkalo kon kana jamma fonguma ye bulo tin jele mu eriati me alon ko anata ke sonka bati dolu ko je muri safolti dolu ko je manke risafolti bari nin alam benna kaburole kan 1990 birinta la kornabe suman naje wallahi nin kaburo tema wato taf mo ma mi rafon ko tafanjay tobe keri ba kali pay mem fo ako wo bla muri safolet ay wokola len tafnata je soto wokola ya jamme fana jege because abenun landsle ko je muri safolet andu jawara nyol la jamano le woto keta risafoti namoy alkalol la kabilo alfal bebeje ay won bribitante la korda sumanako alkana temma fo suman mo kana femmaje wato kafanjay to te dunia fankono gambia ka foko business la mam mati menka estate lo bari man ka danna o ton ka dame itandi wolum nyinti ko yalo mo kalam taringolu ni be business o kona kaketen ni mo business la to mo tuman don ka kango dolu la mo dolla wonte jikot nte sonta ko kafanjay mallafi kanim nin mansakunda molo nin tianol amalla taniye nyami nyokono ala business o kato ala kala business o separate from politics andu wala kala wala business la kendot business la selfish mo wala katay nim mansakunda e bambunyo koma ito la selfish interest kata mansakunda use o mansakunda e to use akaketen andu tafaya fan kala mutabake andu mole me alonko he has understanding and alone na la business o a plan yame nte fe banku dum membe ko Tapha nte I saw a program a documentary program me along ko Tapha City Yemen Soto Nigeria. That day I was very proud to be a Gambian. That day I was very proud to have a Gambian like Tapha men along ko na international market Gambia la image ka thinking ko Gambian ko le ni sifalo dunia kono wallahi Gambian jama wolum itelano le nyaaye menje ni meo documentary program oje ko Gambian ole nyim project sifake in Nigeria bari ila kapne tan la wala tol fana na Mengbe Kering wallahi adama fadera ka kango fo manne ka kango to kakibaro fo
ngolo fo kante wallahi
akala fanko mamira number 1B nko birin analyze nko mata fo adama dum muna kibaro buwale mati banka birin yin na da yin kan in this short time
no in content in the bagel
the camera ya de kilin safa mo ko le adama mom kibaro no la bale mati andu champion mati lefta akana son yeburuka momo area la dige menno bar adama ay kibaro dante no kabo angale kangola kana mandika kangola andu yemen ya mar men nante fana mbaya mar walla keep this up jiko be kanne banko sto tani nyom mo si fallal ala le fana to la jemuta
ala baraka ngata jamata para baraka ba.
Thank you. But why don't we last call at Keba Sabali ngati Njie. Adama coming faneng yes Keba Sabali moile ngami fo faneng site wala kam. Tonya medela kibaro la moile but be young impressed by young inspire and I've learned a lot from you and a lot of respect for you as well. Tonya be content in bag so keep it up. Okay. Unless you want to say anything, then we can wrap it up now. Okay, that's fine.
Butongo mbadi ngol mbemo be salamola ato na kontongola mba flamole ko tonya fo tumo sita mune ko bono mu batiolti bari nyakulu malo kalero kono mu ba kunkolo fangoleti kuno dampa na singo me kuno na fa kuno yo lonne butongo mba fola anyanta fola nyame butongo Mengbe Kering mba fola wala nyama Mengbe Kering ma fola wala nyama muna Mengbe Kering yo ma satala wala nyama muna Mengbe Kering ma fola wala nyama muna Mengbe Kering yo ma satala wala nyama afo pamodu muna sata afo dunia bebe la mai afo pamodu.
Do you want to get more value for your dollars? And if the fees you pay for your transfer also matter to you?
Then ABS Money Transfer is your approved way to send money, Nduga, cash power or mobile credit to family and loved ones in the Gambia.
Sending money with APS is like sending SMS. Our service is fast, reliable, safe and convenient. We have all our services under one roof at APS. We give you competitive rate, low fee and more payout locations nationwide than competition. We provide instant cash pickup, home cash delivery, or better still, deposit money direct into your personal bank account in the Gambia and be in charge of who sees what sits in your personal bank account.
Our APS cash service provides you with great peace of mind whilst you are on holidays in the Gambia. Should you run out of cash, you can use our POS for unlimited cash withdrawal with your European bank card. Just call us on 399-5264 for this service.
Our unique and innovative Nduga service provides and delivers high-quality essential goods locally sold in the Gambia. You can buy food items such as cooking oil, rice, sugar, and other essential goods.
You can also buy building materials to build your big and magnificent houses on time with our nationwide Nduga coverage service. No more going to the market. With APS Nduga, we let you concentrate on other important tasks while we take care of your Nduga shopping.
You can send money from anywhere in the world to the Gambia with APS using your bank card, and our services are available 24/7 online. Our Senegal and other African customers can use our Worry service.
Download our APS Money app today from Google Play Store or App Store.
Call us today on our UK office number +44 121 64 33003 or on WhatsApp +44 790 402 8180 or on our Gambia office number 399 5264 or on WhatsApp on 399-5264.
Better still, visit us online at www.apsinternational.com.
APS is a service approved by you.
Ngo fengol le balbolo Angleterre bang fengol miniyalon ko allafta ke kina Gambia jang kabirin fendengol lombang fo fembalu ntel A&M freight service nyinne mun na do koti kalma koy kanyim fengol kiyale Gambia ke bonda Angleterre banko kan kabirin fendengol lombang fo fembalu lo andu manna da wala nga mabo dulal finance tale Angleterre banko karo bela e ka fami storage dami yalon ko ise maboro kaje wati kuntunding wala ni lafta wati jambala ndolle kanyimbe kale A&M freight services min yalon ko mbale Angleterre bankoka andu minnata ko sonea ndolla jorinya sonea tabakele ise njono nin debit card lala wala credit cards bari manna da wala nka PayPal fanantale anin cryptocurrencies na lafta kujama mola nyinko beto alin kumande
+44 77 26 441 770.
Wala sai A&M freight services mbale angatere banko kanne nin fembale bale budon sakinale nin kulungol la tariya nyama bar nin fendingol le bale bulal be korontoren kamino kinan Gambia nga wol bulandale pleno kono ngi sambala nan fo Gambia ibitala dame A&M Freight Services natale kalu